cosmic soldier. Give me space and I'm in a good place. Very serious, mysterious, mind makes right. In for the fight. Starlight out on starlight out on starlight outlaw, cosmic soldier. Give me space and I'm in a good place. Very serious, mysterious, I makes right. In for the fight. Starlight outlaw. Starlight outlaw.
Hey, beautiful people. How are you guys doing? I'm in a much better mood. I got insurance on the expedition. Got her cranking up. We figured out what was wrong. It's getting stuck. It's getting stuck in the gear that it was in, so it's not cranking because the gear shifter is really fucking loose. And I did not advertise this stream at all, nor did I send the link to anybody. It is an open panel still. You guys can hit, but let's go. Got my girl RLM as the first person. Just Becca and Miss Donna in Texas. And then we got P Fletch. Let's fucking go. And then we got 12 other, well, let's see, that was 5 people. So we got another 8 people in La La Land. Let's fucking go. It's an impromptu stream. Rebecca, if you want to join, you can, sweet cheeks. Anybody can join as well. I didn't give it out because, like I said, this is an impromptu stream. I am fucking happy. I see that Jamie may be going live in a little bit. So as soon as Jamie goes live, if he goes live, I'm gonna drop the link in here and we can go see what's cooking with Jamie. Actually, Jamie's already live. Let me see what's going on with the Jamester. But we'll probably more than likely go over to Jamie's in just a second. What's up, Sasquatch? How you doing, brother?
Chilling like a villain, cheating, robbing, rhyming, stealing.
What's up, Lady V? I see you in chat, sweet cheeks. So I got the expedition running. I just got insurance on it, and I figured out what's wrong with it. And we're probably gonna wait until tomorrow. We're gonna put the oil pack in it because hopefully that'll stop the weird idling. And then going to tighten up the shifter at the bottom of the steering column, like behind the steering column. And
that is one of the most annoying little glitches in cars like that, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. It is extremely bad with Fords. Extremely bad with Fords.
The thing is, unless you've encountered it before, you've no reason to think about it. So you can bang your head against the transmission, the starter, all kinds of crap before you get around to just fiddling the little thing right there.
I don't even know what it's called, and it's 2 fucking bolts, and it's the transmission. It's an extractor that moves back and forth, and the play from those bolts backing out fucks with that extractor, and it makes the. And my homie don't believe that's all it is, so I sent him the YouTube video because I'll go on YouTube or I'll Google a problem and I'll watch these Shade Tree or professional mechanic creators, and I'll just fix my own shit. I'll go to fucking AutoZone and tools and fix my own shit. Sure. Like replacing the harmonic balancer. That doesn't even sound like a real part. That sounds like something somebody throws in that don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
It sounds like some Star Trek shit is what it sounds like.
So exactly. So when
deploy the harmonic balancer.
When my father told me, when I told my dad what was going on, and my dad said the harmonic balancer, I'm like, okay, stop fucking. It took him like a week to convince me that was an actual car part, and it wasn't just some fucking blinker fluid type shit from when I was a kid. He's like, it got to the point where he was like screaming. I was like, "You fat motherfucker! Go look in front of the fucking engine and look at the pulley system. That fucking middle pulley in the middle of the fucking thing is called the harmonic balancer. It keeps your shit from rocking and shaking apart." And I'm like,
Likely story. That's just what they want you to believe.
Oh, dude, he's like, if I wasn't in Oklahoma, I would fucking strangle you. Like, he was big mad, and I didn't believe him. But I went to AutoZone. I was like, my dad says I need a part for a get this harmonic balancer to pull that off.
He turned around and pulled one off the counter and set it in front of you and said, "And
here you go. That'll be $10." I'm like, all right, are you in on this? He's like, no, seriously, it's called the harmonic balancer, and fucking, it's the big ass pulley. And you can't get it off without this tool, can you? I'm like, no. Like, I've done everything I can to get that. I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah, no, that thing ain't coming out. Nah, that thing ain't coming out.
And then they keep giving you the wrong one for the wrong model. So like it starts to work, and then it's like having a little dick trying to push through the cheeks. It just ain't going. It just ain't gonna happen. Sorry, bud. It just ain't gonna work. You know, you gotta get that big extendo.
You get fully deployed, and it's just not enough.
Yeah, just not enough. But like, so the harmonic, like, so it's shit like that, bro. Like, it's fucking crazy. Let's see here. Ooh. What was that? Why do they keep getting my hopes up? They'd be like, you have a dono, and it's like, just kidding, Matt, you had to pay some bills, or that was your little investment money.
Your statements have arrived.
Yeah, for real. It's like I'm like, no, fuck you, go away. But
it is cool. It is really cool to be sitting around eating a cheeseburger with your feet propped up and get a cash app for no apparent reason. Somebody out there thought of you for a second. I got $20. I'm like,
I ain't even gonna lie. You've done that to me, and I'm like, you know what? God bless that motherfucker. I'm like, you and Chuck have done that to me. I'm like, you know what? I love you,
dude. I was sitting around one day, and I had a dude send me $200, so I sent you 20. I don't know why. It was just out of the fucking blue. I hadn't talked to the dude. He just sent it to me, and I was sitting around going, that shit feels real motherfucking good. Like, I want somebody else to feel good. Bro, so I'm gonna send a random motherfucker $20.
I felt extra good because I got me some Jack's fried chicken. I got the fucking, because you know their dinner plate's like $9, and I bought me a pack of cigarettes and some bubble gum, and I fucking
chewed your gum, smoked your cigarettes, and ate your chicken. That's right.
It's fat. It's like 2 fat ass breasts and a thigh, bro. Like, it was fucking great. I had some mac and cheese and mashed potatoes with it, and some good old fucking some Southern restaurant sweet tea, bro. That shit was almost good as sex. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Oh man, but fucking, where the fuck am I going? I get lost in this fucking game. Fucking, I'm happy because like I have a vehicle, and hopefully that's all that's wrong with it, because it is idling fucked up. Because I know Grid was ready to help me, but my homie made this deal, and if I don't have to ask for help, I don't want to, you know, because Grid was gonna help me out with a car, and hopefully we won't need that. And if we do, I'll still let Grid know, but I'm gonna work my best to make my shit happen for me. And be independent, you know, be Mr. Independent instead of Mrs. Independent. So, but fucking, Lee Fang, you don't even realize, like, Jack's just came to my small town, and it's like, it's one of the best chicken places, but the service sucks so much there. Like, they got some good ass chicken, man. Oh my god, it's like, it's better than KFC and Popeyes and like all of that. It's really great. And their mac and cheese, when you can actually get it where it's not fucking cold and disgusting, Like that, they give me, like I said, the customer service is ass, so they'll just send you some fucking chilled mac and cheese, and it makes me so fucking mad. But when you can get it when it's fresh, and the mashed potatoes and even the coleslaw, the only thing they don't have is chicken salad. I got to go to the Mexican restaurant for chicken salad, and they only sell that shit by the pint. So I'm like, Tucker, you want half of this? Huh? You want half this motherfucking shit? Because it's too much chicken salad.
That type of shit is exactly why my mastiff is 140 pounds. We got this we got this barbecue place over here across town, and the smallest freaking barbecue you could get is a pint. And anytime my wife's out of fucking town, I'm over there. Oh, thank you, Tootie Bug. You want a Waffle House thing? I got a Waffle House clip for you if you want it. For a Wendy's bag. What? Because you the one, girl. You want me to get a biggie bag? Okay.
Oh shit! She said for Wendy's $5 biggie bag. Thank you, Tootie. Hell yeah!
Yes, ma'am. Let's go get a big fat heart for me, bro.
Hell
I appreciate it.
If you want to play a clip,
you want? I got it.
If you want to play your Waffle House clip.
I love this fucking thing.
If this is your first shift at Waffle House, you have to fight.
Y'all gonna act right or I'm closing this bitch down!
Smells like a wet shit in a Waffle House in here.
I thank you.
I have been saying that so much because of that clip, and people just give me the most angry look when I say it because they know exactly that smell. Like if you've ever been to a Waffle House or if you live in the South, that smell caresses your nose whenever you hear those combination of words. They get so
man. They do, don't they?
Yeah.
Acting like it's your fault.
Of the big three, now I have to say Burger King is superior, but that's probably because I've had less Burger King in my life than anything. Because we've had a Wendy's and a McDonald's for the longest.
Holy shit! Fucked it up. Uh-oh.
What's up?
I'm doing some stuff in Minecraft, and I accidentally fell into a hole, like all unexpectedly. I was swimming up, so I mean it was a good thing, but. That I was swimming up, and now I'm stuck in here and I can't get out.
I love when I accidentally fall in holes. Speaking of holes, how you doing?
Hello.
Greetings and salutations.
God?
Yes. You know how you worship God? On your knees.
Hello? Do you guys hear me?
No, we're going to pretend we do.
Aubrey shoots for me, Cloud.
I hate you, Seth.
Oh no, it's a happy accident, Crab. Like I'm actually happy compared to this morning when I started, and I was happy at the end of that stream. That stream turned out really fucking awesome, and love you guys. But like I went out and started piddle paddling with the new SUV my homie got, and like I figured out what was wrong with it, figured out what can be done to fix it, and baby steps. Hopefully your boy can get an interview and a job, and the homie can get an interview and a job, and we can move it on up from there. So like it is a happy little accident, Bob Ross style. So I also got lucky too. So I thought Amazon was going to cancel my order because, like I said, my card was locked today. Well, I unlocked my card and they just took out the money for it, so that's paid for. So the cameras should still be on its way Saturday or now maybe Sunday. So like I'm happy. I'm really fucking happy, and I wanted to redo. There wasn't many people streaming, so I wanted to redo from this morning with me being angry, and yeah. So that's why the title exists. What you up to, Rebecca?
Because I'm happy. Nothing. I was over in CT's chat trolling the hell out of them because he was doing one of his I'm going against the white man. So I was doing hashtag WDM. It's on fire. But yeah, nothing. Hi.
Hi. Yeah, nah, you girl, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I wanted to go over there for that one. But that type of topic, when I'm talking to brown people and low IQ motherfuckers and liberals, like it makes me violent. Like it makes me violent, and I do not want to talk.
No, not you.
Well, no. The topic is white erasure, and like white people in like population decline.
Yeah, I know.
They're trying to gaslight that it doesn't exist. So and it just makes me mad because it's either a bunch of people that hate white people or are too fucking stupid to be having the conversation.
Two things can be right at the same time.
Yep.
I forgot why I'm digging this tunnel. That's some autistic shit, ain't it? I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm going there. I'm going all the way there.
You're playing Minecraft, brother.
Yeah, does it matter? I mean, the tunnel must dig.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're playing Minecraft. You mine the craft. It's literally you digging. That's the game.
Yeah, I'm something of a terraformer myself.
A terraformer, you know.
Terraformer, like I will move mountains literally. One of my favorite things to do, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's something of a little bit of a flex, you know, just a tiny bit. I'll go and de-water an underwater pyramid and move into the motherfucker just to have a side base. And one of the who was it? I think it's Tom's. No, Shadow of Hawks and Shadow of Hawks server. I built a Destiny mock-up, you know, Stargate. And I went and de-watered an underwater pyramid and then went and stole an entire other underwater pyramid to use to build the big green spaceship.
Nice.
And then I put glass under at the back and put rocket jets by putting magma on top of it so that you could see it from the ground. And I'd say a word to him while I was doing this, but I had told him I'm a terraformer, right? And he wandered around a whole bunch, and every now and then he'd drop me an email and be like, well, I haven't seen where you've done anything. And I'm like, okay. And then eventually he come across the space base. It's literally built upside down from build limit is the spaceship. And I have I built, because I'm an asshat and I wanted to make it difficult, I built basically a combination lock water elevator thing where you have to go in the right combination to be able to get to the spaceship. I built my own fucking dungeon because I'm that sort of dick. On my wife's buddy server, I built they had built a couple of pyramids over here where they were building all their stuff, and I went like 2 chunks over and basically decimated a mountain to build a ginormous pyramid that eventually showered over all. I basically went up to build limit and did the 1 block step pyramid. That thing was fucking enormous, bro. That was a lot. I mean, I had like 8 people working on that thing at one point. That thing was huge. And it was really cool when it was said and done because we had hollowed out most of the mountains in that area. And so all of a sudden, poof, there were monsters freaking everywhere. It was great.
You didn't do the thingy-majigger, my bobber? You didn't put torches everywhere so mobs wouldn't spawn?
Well, while we were working, yeah. But once there was another step to that. I'm sorry, I missed one. Once that was done and everything was enclosed, I went and stole something valuable from each one of the players out of their bases and brought it back to my base and put it all in a chest in the middle with like a whole bunch of complicated shit to get in there, and put a sign outside saying no pickaxes.
That's funny. That's funny.
Right. What's real funny was they thought they were going to be clever. They went in, got a tunnel through one of the elevators to kind of breach the lock, and realized I'd built the whole bottom of that bitch out of obsidian.
Oh,
They don't got a pig. Ain't nothing they can do, bro.
the Raven is in flight. What does that mean, Abe? I know that's code word. What does that mean? The Raven is in flight.
Your weed will be along in a minute.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Autism.
It's the tiz.
Autism speaks.
I have been visiting with the tism since I was 14. Don't tell me that's possible.
With the tism,
Listen.
baby.
Listen, I was once one of 10 people accused of stealing $40,000 worth of school equipment.
What?
Yes, I was one of 10 people who had supposedly stole, get this, a bunch of lunch tables,
Very well.
2 big milk, the big milk cooler things with the little folding tops, 2 of those, a whole bunch of trays and stuff, and also some computers from the computer lab, which I had no part in any of that, so I don't even know. But when they called us in there and they separated everybody out and they were going to get to the bottom of this, right? I walked in and sat down and they were like, "We know you were involved." I said, "What are you talking about?" "We know you stole it. Nothing's been stolen." And they were like, that kind of got them weird because children don't usually respond like that to adults. And so they kind of did that look around the room of the silent nod of the investigators. And I was like, "You didn't bother looking at all, did you? Did you investigate anything? All of the fucking tables are behind the curtains on the stage. All of the chairs are stacked up in the freaking janitor's closet just off the freaking lunchroom. The 2 milk things are in back behind the rolling dumpster behind the lunchroom where those 2 plug-ins are. They're both covered in a tarp, so they should be nice and clean and cold. Nothing has been damaged. You've just got a bunch of cheeky monkeys who hid your shit from you, and you didn't even bother opening your locker."
Wow.
And so they kind of got a little weirded out and a little upset because there was also the question about the computers from the computer lab, which I didn't know nothing about, but apparently some computers had been stolen. And so they after all of this shit, it's like 4 hours of like interrogation across 10 different people. They called my parents in, and my mom shows up and she looks at me. She says, "I don't know what the fuck you did, but you're gonna fucking pay for it." And she sat down. And then she pointed at the investigator and said, "I've called his father, and you're going to wait till he gets here." He said, "Well, madam," she said, "shut up." Now, keep in mind, my mom was like 5'1". She was tiny. She was like, "Shut up." And so we sat there quietly for the 45 minutes it took for my dad to get off work to come up there to the school, and walked in, and They read everything out, and the whole time he's giving me the evil eye, right? And they read everything out, and then they read my statement about where everything was at. And he was like, "And so what's your point?" He's like, "Well, your son's been involved in a $40,000 grand larceny." And he's like, "No, everything's still here. Nothing was taken. Didn't y'all tell him to clean up the freaking lunchroom?" And he was like, yes, they did. That was part of the job that they gave the group of 10 kids, was to clean every single thing out of this lunchroom. So we did. And then we went back to class and nobody bothered checking.
Wait, was that really the direction, or you guys were just fucking with them?
Yes, we were both. The direction was, all right, so the 10 people involved were too loud at lunch. And so they got a detention kind of thing. So like the last 2 hours, you were supposed to go do something useful, like community service or what the fuck ever, right? But it's
Donna,
like all in-house.
Donna, to answer your question, it is an Expedition fucking Ben and Jerry's special edition. I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's got
Eddie Bauer.
Eddie Bauer. There you go.
Nice. Huh?
1999.
That's nice.
1999.
But the Eddie Bauer build is all the luxury bullshits in the same package. It's not bad. Leather seats.
It's a beater now. It's a beater now.
That's fine. As long as it cranks
now.
up, goes bud. I got two shits to give about all that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it's good. I like it. It run like everything works on it except the AC and heater. But
love your honesty.
Drop top beater, quarters in the meter, cranking up the heater because the AC doesn't work. Oh,
fucking yeah, like I'm good, bro. I'll just put a
don't
jacket
smell
on
like
in the
canned
winter.
salmon in this motherfucker all day long.
Every time he
God
walks in, what's
damn-
that smell?
Nah, dude, no.
I'm gonna have them fucking little pine trees, little
I'm dead.
pine
Literally,
trees.
like you can have like 50 of them all over the.
Bro. Oh my God, I got this car. I have this car. It's got heated seats in it, right? Oh. So like, I went to go pick up this chick one time, and inadvertently, apparently, the heated seat was on, and I didn't know it. And this bitch gets in, and it's like canned salmon,
Seth.
bro.
No,
It's hard.
Bro, don't do this. Don't
I
do
didn't
this.
say a
Don't-
goddamn
no.
word. I just reached over, turned off that heated seat, and let my window down.
No, you're
Bro,
making
you
this
should
up,
say.
bro.
Sometimes you should be making you wish for a cooling seat, bro.
Right?
For the AC on that.
Pour some ice on that motherfucker. You know it's inflamed.
Goddamn, darling, they wore that shit the fuck out, huh?
God got your back, man. Because
Bro.
imagine if you made it all the way up.
I'm such an asshole. I looked at her and said, "Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes,
Dead.
watching the crabs roll in." And she started punching me, and I was
bet you-
like,
you
"Fuck
still
you,
hit it though, yeah?
bitch!" Nah,
Still hit it?
nah, bro. That one had to go through the car wash.
God
It needed,
damn.
it needed the fenders checked out or something. I don't know.
Spray
I
that
just
bitch
took that
down
one
with the
home.
water hose.
Done
Car
that,
was literally marinating her. God.
right?
Oh man.
No, this was one of those Captain Save-A-Ho moments where I
Shame,
got that
bro.
slut
Shame.
walk phone call at fucking 9 a.m. You give me a ride home?
That's not
Yeah.
even a slow Tuesday.
You got ride home blowjobs? I mean, ride home money?
Well, at the time, you got to understand, like, I'd do a lot for dope. Right? So, like, a ride wasn't nothing. Whether she smelled like canned salmon or not. Make a fuck.
Fuck.
As long as the check cleared, I don't give a damn.
I'm dead, Sass. You was savage.
That is
Oh,
nasty.
Bro, have you ever been backstage with me when I've been drinking and people are talking about their old drug stories? I went to school.
Drug stories already.
I went to school with a handful of either geniuses or borderline geniuses and psychopaths, right? And so my friend group was somewhat odd. Like,
Don't. It's the meth. You started this story yesterday. You never finished it.
I'm sure I got real close. You talk about the
Oh,
best con I ever seen. The
Yes.
best
Yes.
con.
Go ahead. I'll listen to it again.
So all these guys, right? They go and gather all the stuff that he put on the list. They come back with all the stuff. He goes out to his car, tells me to get in the car. I go get in the car. He tells me to get in the car. He pops the trunk. All these guys bring all this stuff. They put it in his trunk and give him the list in the little pieces of paper that he had written out. Right. He closes the trunk, puts the list in his pocket, tells them, "Have a great day," gets in the car, and we leave. This motherfucker disappears for like 2 weeks. He ain't sharing none of that shit with nobody.
Oh, I've heard this one before. I actually like
Dude.
this one.
He is the best con I've ever seen. He never told a soul he would do anything for them, with them, in association with them. They just went and got all the shit for like £2.
That's thug life.
Homeboy just disappeared. fucking
Never to
solid,
be seen
bro.
again.
No. I mean, here's the real funny part. Like 5 days into that disappearance, I say he disappeared because nobody knows that I knew where he was at. I didn't even realize motherfucker disappeared. We've been skis in fucking 2 weeks, right? Anyway, I get a phone call from somebody's like, "Hey, have you seen the boy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like I guess." No, I haven't seen him, right? Because he lived like right down the road from me, so I saw him like every day. So I was like, "Nah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about." He's like, "Nah, he went, he took all our stuff, and he ain't showed up with nothing." And I'm like, "Did he tell you he was going to do anything?" No. Did he agree to do anything at all? No. Did he say he was going to call you? No. Did he say he was going to do anything illegal? No. What the fuck are you expecting, bro? Like, what? You believe in G's too?
Hold on a second, Sasquatch. Well, Wi-Fi, I hope you wake up and your dick don't work. How about that?
No,
I hope you
savage.
I hope you wake up tomorrow and you step on every Lego, and then when you fucking the pain finally subside, you step on the nastiest, gnarliest dog shit you fucking can. And I hope it gets between your toes. Alright, Wi-Fi. How about that? All right, go ahead, Sasquatch.
Not even sure what to make of that. Nice.
I mean, that was beautifully done. That's exceptional word voodoo, sir. That's exceptional.
And please have cancer.
You want one of these?
Yes, please.
All right.
Sass,
Sure.
mute yourself.
Yeah, you gotta mute, brother.
Why did he come with so much vitriol today and violence? Holy!
Mm-hmm.
I thought we was friends.
Wi-Fi just likes to troll me. He don't like.
Mm.
He's somebody that I don't know if he still is or he used to run. I guess he might not be Crucible Crew. He's somebody that
Y'all might.
He is.
If y'all had just listened a little longer, you'd have learned how to please a woman. But y'all made me mute. Damn.
Damn, that was quick, God.
No, I told her what I was going to do to her. It's a secret, ancient Chinese secrets, man.
How long have you been married, Sass?
Let's see. It's the Iron Age. No, the computer age now, right? It's been a while.
Somebody plays
20 years.
Empire Earth.
Somebody what?
About what?
I think we're having that delay problem again, Sass.
It could be.
Yeah. What did you say, OG?
Oh no! The way he said the ages. I said somebody plays Empire Earth.
I was just thinking, like, I've been married since the Bronze Age, I think. So it's been a minute. I don't know. It just seems like a long time, I suppose.
Well,
Not that I'd change
God bless
it.
you,
It's just
it's a rarity.
it's like 20 years, I guess. 19,
God
18
damn.
years, something like that. Yeah. But I mean, consider this: we dated for like 6 years before we got married.
Wow,
We lived together for like 4 years before we got married. So
been long.
The dragon is on the move. But Abe is in the chat. Abe is in the chat, just saying random code phrases.
no, allow me.
I was watching him this morning.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plains. Watch this.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
But no, like I had a good time today after the stream, after the initial beginning of the stream, because I was pissed off in the beginning. But I'm good now. And then today, progress was awesome. And
Well, I'm glad you got you a big heaping helping to shut the fuck up, because that shit was getting annoying as hell, bro.
Sasquatch,
And
I swear to God,
I said from a fucking place of love, my friend. Like,
I
I ain't gonna stop you.
Sasquatch, I hope when you go to slide on your shoes, that big ass mastiff takes both a piss and a poop. I hope he shits in the right shoe and pisses in the left shoe. How about that?
That's word voodoo.
Nah, bro. Listen, this motherfucker, when he got mad at me, I went and bought some new shoes, right? And I put my old shoes next to the door. I took my new shoes and put them under my desk. A couple days goes by and I'm walking him, I'm using my old shoes, and every now and then he'll like grab one of my old shoes, run around the house with it, but you know, you just tell him to give it to you and go put it back and he'll leave it alone. He does it right after I walk him, and he comes in, and I can't remember what I was doing. I was playing a game or something. I couldn't put it down right that second. He come in, and he's like, does the noises like, walk me, bitch. And I was like, wait a minute. Walk me, bitch. I was like, wait a minute. And then he left the room. I didn't think nothing about it. Finally, I got done with what I was doing, got up, went looking for my shoes. I couldn't find what the other one was shredded to a million motherfucking pieces in my hallway, bro. Some bitch had broken like the sole into bits. This dog has a bear trap for a head. Like, when he bites something, it breaks.
What kind of dog is it?
A Mastiff.
Ooh, beautiful.
Miss Donna, I'm so sorry I didn't see this. I didn't even get a notification for it. What the fuck? Why is the new phone doing the same fucking shit?
Ruh-roh.
Miss Donna, thank you very much. She says 5'3" will always be Crab's best song.
I love Bull Mastiff. Thank you, Donna. Bravo. King Corso.
I want a King Corso.
The jet black ones are everything. Everything looking like a man.
I grew up raising, breeding and training pitties as hunting dogs and search and rescue dogs and stuff like that. And a lot of people have this opinion of pitties that they're aggressive or they have a certain type of attitude. That attitude is almost entirely associated with their person, right?
Well, in the clipping, when they start clipping them and stuff. Or no, it's just.
I mean, individual dogs experience that as individual types of trauma, and you work through it through training and management, stuff like that. But if it's badly done and badly handled, yes. Yeah. But if it's done properly, they have virtually no memory of it and no response to it in the long run. In fact, if they come across another pitty, if they've never seen an unclipped pitty and they come across another unclipped pitty, they'll try to chew their ears off because they don't look right. It's kind of messed up.
I don't like people who clip the tails or ears off their fucking dogs, and that makes me physically violent.
It depends on what the purpose of the dog is. If you have a catch hunting dog, ears and tails are a problem when you get in close quarters with 2 or 3 pigs, right? And it can be an issue. I would not work with fighting dogs at all. I eventually quit training police dogs. I refused to do that. Fair. Doing like little pre-training.
Miss Donna, I'm gonna play you your song because I know what you want, and thank you for the dono, Miss Donna. I appreciate you, darling.
I know what you need.
When you're 5'3", I can see you're always looking up to me. But even if you 8'4", rest assured that we all look down because you made gay porn. This motherfucker right here is so queer that Gay Man jack off the videos he made. He covered his ass in oil on cam. Did you know Marte did gay for pay? When you're jacking in a room full of dudes that's stupid and it don't even matter whatever you say. At the end of the day, playing with your butt while you nut in the room with dudes is just gay. What's a mandate? Does he think it's dating, man? What's the incentive here, Marta? Did AI just fail again? Do you even understand anything you spitting out? You got a degree in stupidity, pipe down big mouth. You ain't no troll. You're a Cabbage Patch doll so small, but you're way too fucking loud. When you're 5'3", I can see all you need to be. Always looking up to me. But even if you 8'4", rest assured that we all look down because you made gay porn. This motherfucker right here so dumb, ain't no one can make sense of his speech. He is 5th grade brain and he strains to explain how cool his 5th grade shoes on his feet. This kid section shopper thinks he is a showstopper, while he's nothing but a midget with a mic. It's little man syndrome when he's angry and alone. shopping boy for life. What's a mandate? Does this motherfucker know? You're just a little spoon dude jacking off in front of bro. When you're 5'3", I can see why you need to be always looking up to me. But even if you 8'4", rest assured that we all look down because you made gay porn.
All right, Miss Donna, thank you again for that donation. Thank you again for that donation, sweetheart. I appreciate it. And no, I'm not on Marte's nuts, but if somebody pays a good, healthy donation, I will play something that is not copyright that I know they want. And whoa, my God. This little thing is clipping so much. It's all like spinning in the sub. I'm riding a subway on Star Citizen and it's like glitching out and it's like zooming and it's like spinning and shit. Scared the fuck out of me for they're hyper focused. But you feel so lazy. Who done it? Who done what? Who done what? I don't understand the question. Wait, what? I grabbed it all over doing the research on Pornhub. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. Oh, you're going to Australia? Oh, hell yeah. So that is awesome. And how you doing, Yashir? How are you doing, broski? Someone's getting married? That's cool. But yeah, what did you say that was? I said it's Ben and Jerry edition. What did you say that was?
Fucking Eddie Bauer, dude. Come on.
Who the fuck is Eddie? Oh, is that name supposed to mean something to me? Like, I don't know who that is. The fucking. Oh.
You don't know what Eddie Bauer edition is like? Oh, so go ahead, Sass.
Well, yeah, I was just fixing to say the same thing you're probably fixing to say. It's like the ritzy rich version of the big truck.
Yeah, but who's Eddie Bauer? Like, why is it important?
Eddie Bauer is a leather. I think Eddie Bauer does like sofas and stuff, so it's like a collaboration. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, sure. I'm with you. I don't know who Eddie Bauer is. Like, I know his name. It's unimportant. I guess I don't fucking know. I ain't even trying to talk shit on the poor fella. Well, maybe rich fella. I don't know. Apparently, is it called
Boy Edition?
It's a clothing company. But it's one of those collaboration jobs where they outfit the interior of a line of Fords.
Oh. See, we was a Dodge family, but this car was cheap.
Well, that explains why yours doesn't run. It was the transmission, right? I'm just guessing.
Oh no, my Dodge ran into the fucking dirt. It was the motor. It was the motor that blew up in mine, but it blew up after I sold it. It worked for me.
I always wanted one of those 318 Dakotas, dude.
I had a Hurley V8, boy. Hurley, I love that Hurley V8, brother. That motherfucker was unstoppable.
Some shit.
What'd you say, Arlen?
Oh, sorry, I'm reading Gypsy. Said some outlet mall shit. Sorry.
I didn't purchase an Eddie Bauer. Like, I traded in somebody's old beater that happens to be an Eddie Bauer edition. Like, I still don't know what that is.
I mean,
It's
actually,
like a
I remember when it came out. I mean, it was an expensive version. It's like it was the Lux brand.
Yeah, it's just a trim level. It's like the LS or XL or whatever, but this is specifically trimmed by Eddie Bauer. So it's got leather seats or that weird high what is it, neoprene high impact neoprene shit sometimes on some of the cars.
Oh well, that interior is fucked. It is no longer an Eddie Bauer edition. Then that interior.
Yeah, I'll buy that. But it also came. I don't know how when Bluetooth started, but when it started, they would come with all that crap and the upgraded stereo package and.
This is a 1999, so it definitely doesn't have Bluetooth.
I tell you what, man. When I got this Xterra, one of the things I had to do was replace the stereo in it, right? And so I got on Amazon, went for like fucking connectivity and adaptability, right? I spent like, I don't know, $100 on a stereo. That motherfucker connected a moon. You put an antenna on that son bitch. Like.
I just so happen to have a Bluetooth stereo that I got for free. I might just put that bitch in there.
Why not? I'm telling you, bro. Look, when I got the Frontier, did I ever tell you about the cursed truck I own? Anyway, when I got the Frontier, I got it from this guy. It had like 110,000 miles on it, right? I get in it, and it's clean, right? They cleaned it, they detailed it, but I get in and I like start popping the cup holder up, and it's caked with dust on the inside. And when you pop out the little inside liner on the doohickey and the seat console, that fucker had cobwebs and shit all up in it. This thing ain't moved in a coon's age, man. And I'm out there driving it around. And this motherfucker, I shit you not, it would chew through batteries. And I would tell the people what was wrong, what it was doing, and that I thought it was the radio somehow. And they just didn't seem to care. They just wanted to put a new battery in it and get me out of the shop every time. I probably spent I spent as much on the fucking batteries as I did on that truck before I figured it out.
That is fucking wild.
This motherfucker would leave me stranded at the worst possible opportunities. I'd go put a new battery in it. I'd drive that summit somewhere. It'd go for 2 or 3 days, and I'd wake up, turn the key, or I'd go to a fucking convenience store and turn the key, and that fucker would just leave me stranded.
Yes, here.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Not saying hi to yes, dear. Yes, dear. Oh, so you want to talk about messed up cars? My sister's first car, and you guys have to remember, New York, there's people that go their whole lives never even getting a license, right? Because it's a nuisance. It's more expensive than anything. But she was able to get like a hoopty, and the windows didn't roll all the way up. But we still had to go out. We had to drive into the city, and we had to go out and look cute, right? So we were looking like Chanel bags coming out of a damn like a Winnebago. It was so bad. And we wouldn't go to valet because we didn't want to be seen. So one time we got stuck in a snowstorm, and we came back to the car. The whole thing was filled with snow.
You'll like this with RLM OG. You'll understand how this happens. This will be some backyard shit for you. How old were you when you got your first car?
Because I was in Florida at the time, so I want to say 22.
My brother gave me a car when I was 14.
God, you did you grow up in the Little Rascals TV series?
Somewhat worse than that. I grew up in a moonshining family.
God.
So I got my first car when I was 14. So my brother gives me this car, and he tells me you can't drive it till you're 16. You can tool around over here like the fucking behind the all the damn fields and shit, but I want to catch you out there on the road. And I'm like, okay, of course, obviously, those shit bias was in the wind before he fucking went inside. But here's the thing: front windshield was all shattered, fucked up. It had one functional window that would roll up, but you had to beat on it to make it go down. About the only thing this thing would actually do is crank up and pull the ass end forward. So, naturally, I'm driving to school immediately. Obviously, right? Duh. So I got some buddies And I was taking metal shop, and so all my buddies were taking automotives, and got the bright idea of bringing it in to see what we could do to try to get something fixed on it because it was really fucked up. And they Mad Maxed the motherfucker for me. They put expanded steel over where the windshield used to be. They glued some goddamn pieces of Lexan in behind the expanded steel, put little brackets to hold it in place. They put expanded metal over both side windows and the back, meaning that the only way in and out of the car now was from the only window that would roll up and down, because in the process of putting it in, they also welded the latch shut on the driver's side door. All right, so here's the genius part, and I don't know who it was that did this part. I don't even know what the fucking model the car was. It didn't have any corners on it, so you couldn't tell. But I think it was a Tempo or a Tempest, or it had a Mitsubishi engine, if that helps. Anyway, so they took a bunch of street signs. We had this kleptomaniac that went to the school for a while, and after he left high school, he worked at the school as a janitor for like a year, but he would steal signs just anywhere he came across them. If it was a street sign, a stop sign, a stop ahead sign, any of them loose that you could pull, he'd take. Yeah, no shit.
It started with Moonshine Family, and then
I get you. And this guy would hide these signs at the school, and he worked there for like 4 or 5 years. And so they had recently cleaned out some stuff over there and found like 50 street signs in one of the closets, and nobody knew where they come from or what to do with them, and they ended up welded to the bottom of this car. So this thing had a smooth, flat belly pan from just behind the engine all the way back to where the exhaust poked out of a little hole in the bottom. And we cut enough of a hole out of it to be able to change the oil on it, and that was about it. After that, I would take that fucker down to where they was doing the mud bogs, and I'd sit around parked with all the big trucks and stuff and wait for somebody to start talking enough shit, and I'd throw $50 on being able to go to the other side, turn around, and come back.
Wait, hold up.
Mud bogs.
Yeah. Define a mud bog.
One second.
So
One second. I'm gonna show you something. Do y'all know why I love space so much? This is what I imagine space and freedom of space being like. Look at this convenience store. Normal little convenience store. Look at it. Got your drinks, got your snacks, got your fucking guns.
I do.
Got your gun rack. I'm just saying, if I can't buy a fully automatic fully automatic SMG and a fucking Glock 22 and some fucking meth in a bottle, I'm just saying.
I've got one concern about this place. I don't trust it. This isn't real. Look everywhere over there. You will not find that freaking tower of Jack Daniels that's in every Louisiana convenience store everywhere.
But it was there.
I didn't see any liquor. Where's the liquor?
No, now you need those like balls of liquor that they sell everywhere.
Right. No, not the buzz balls. Fuck those things. They're terrible.
I love buzz balls. I was going to buy me one the other day when we was actually picking up the truck, but I forgot to bring my ID with me. And the lady's like, I know you, and we went to school together, and you were mean to me one time, so I need to see your ID. And I'm like, bitch, fuck you. Here's the liquor.
Damn,
does that look like malt liquor, bro? That look like you're good. I got you. All right. So a mud bog is a designated location rednecks go to compare their vehicles against other redneck vehicles. And often money is placed on these competitions. Sometimes they'll hook them up with chains, straps, you name it, and pull each other. Sometimes it's just how far can you make it out in the creek before you get stuck and we have to rescue your ass.
So it's like a Temu monster truck.
Madam, I would be very careful attaching Temu to anything associated with a mud bog.
Ooh.
It's more like
it's its own thing.
It's more like you ever seen a tractor pull?
Tractor pull?
Yeah, a tractor pull.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's like that, but with a bunch of big redneck trucks. And I had my little rice burner car out there, looking like some Mad Max shit out of a video game.
Love it.
And when they would talk trash, I'd let them talk trash and let them talk trash until somebody who knew what I was waiting on would be like, why don't you go say that to that motherfucker over there? And right across this particular area, there's this creek that runs, perfect little mud bogging spot. But most people don't know that there's an old cedar stump right there in the middle of that fecker. And if you try to carry your truck through there, that cedar stump's going to snatch the axle out from under your bullshit, because it's bullshit compared to that cedar stump. And when they pull you out, they're going to leave the axle in the mud. They're going to have to go fetch it off that damn cedar stump. So that stump's about 18 inches under the surface of the mud, right? I would bet them that I can drive all the way across it and all the way back. And when I get back, if you can't do it, I get the money. If you can do it, we go double or nothing.
Damn, you guys were
double or nothing, baby. Double or nothing, right? Now, here's the thing. I was basically driving.
Turned 11.
I was basically driving a jet ski. The damn thing had nowhere for mud to get under this thing. It would float for a second before it would sink, and it was front wheel drive. And so what I would do is I would back up down the little road a little ways, get up to about 45, hit it, and just skim across the top of it to the other side, turn around, do the same thing back, and tell him good luck. Knowing that there is a gnarled ass green tree beard looking fucking stump in that goddamn swamp that this guy knows nothing about. Now, if he's lucky, he'll make it.
And you did this with a straight face. You guys were all in on the fucking.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, no, it's easy. It's easy. Have you met redneck dickheads?
So the zombie apocalypse happens. I'm heading over to Texas.
It's going to be very different here, is what I'm saying. Like, it's not going to be like you see in the movies where everybody's scared and running. There's going to be like 2 days of that kind of shit, and then we're going to get a grip on it. We're going to have to clear out Miami. Atlanta, got to go. Rome, out.
Go get your land. Go get your land, OG.
See what sucks. What sucks about like any apocalypse or like disaster is the big cities in Georgia, like Columbus, Macon, and Atlanta. It ruins the state like that. Like it ruins the state in a disaster because like those people like they do not fit in with the rest of the culture in the county or in the state, I should say. And like they're completely unprepared for things, and like I feel really bad for them if shit ever pops off, or Civil War, or apocalypse, or anything like that, because they can be like, "Feed us, country folks," and we're gonna be like, how about no? How about no? Go away.
No, that's exactly what it's gonna be.
And then they're going to get violent, and we're going to pick them off from the tree line.
Literally.
They were like, damn, that did not go how you thought it would, did it, Bubba?
One word, resourceful, as opposed to not. It sounds like Sass grew up MacGyver. The fuck? Oh, shit.
I've been accused of even... Yes, that thing you say. My old boss used to trip out on me because he would send me to go fix something, and I would drive over there with this truck full of just junk, right? And I'd go in and look at whatever it was that needed fixed, and come out and pull some junk off the truck and go fix it. And he'd just sit there, look at me, and go, "What the hell, dude? Like, how? You didn't buy any parts. We didn't need any parts. I made it work." What? But I'm a consummate generalist. I'm not a specialist in any way. I can fix almost anything until it becomes electronic. As long as it's got parts I can poke with my fingers, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue if you try whatever else you tried to do, because of the innovative resourcefulness, you probably pick it up pretty quick. Yeah.
Well, I mean, one of my cheat codes for jobs is I would get a job and go and find out what their payment scale is based on, and if it was based on being what's called crafted for certain crafts, trades, I would go and take whatever entrance exam they needed for that trade, and every time you pass one, they'd give you a raise. And so I was, my dumb ass is on a construction company, construction site, and I'm running the short end of a shovel with a bunch of other guys who just got hired on. And the conversation of how much everybody makes pops up, and I just climb out the damn hole. I just leave because I was making like $46.50 an hour running a shovel.
God damn, when was this?
This is 2009, 2008, during that whole market crash thing.
During the crash, that's what you were making.
Yes, ma'am. I was pulling down some serious freaking bait. I was 7 days a week, 10 more like 12 hours a day, but 7 days a week. I didn't get a break for 39 days straight.
Yeah,
I lost my mind in the process, but I made a whole boatload of cheddar.
It's a give and take.
Let me tell you, I went and cashed my first check, and I made like fucking $3,000 on my first check. And that was with a whole bunch of stuff taken out because I had boots, I had gloves, glasses, all kinds of crap, hard hat, bunch of shit, a couple of tools. And because I didn't have any time, I wasn't able to cash my next check or my next one. And so what ended up happening is after a month, they'll start voiding the checks. And so I went and talked to my boss and my sub boss and all the people involved, and I got me a 4-hour window to go cash my checks while, during work hours so that I could do it and we wouldn't have to go through all that paperwork that was going to pop up.
They used to get fined for that too, right? Like companies, if you didn't, and they had to reprint another one.
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that these people did it, but I mean, so I got the time off. I went and cashed I had 3 checks. They gave me my 4th check, was like, you have to cash that first one today. And I'm like, okay. So I go and I cashed all of them. Let's see, that was like $12,000, $14,000, something like that. I'd also bought me a new pair of shoes, and so I walked in there with the checks and I had to set it down, and the chicks going through, slapping the money in the damn little counter thing over there. She puts it on bands, put on a band, stack. And then she looked at me and she's like, do you have a bag or something to put them in? And I opened the empty shoe box. And she stacked the bands into the empty shoe box without even batting an eye. And the guy that was sitting there, the security that was present, started giggling. He's like, nah, man, that makes perfect sense. Ain't nobody gonna steal your damn, what were they? They were like the Walmart, the Walmart goddamn retard shoes with the straps. He's like, they'll take everything you own and leave that box and never look at it.
Facts.
So I'm riding home.
Was that the first time you made that amount of money, that much?
Above board, yeah.
Above board, yeah. As you were saying it, I was like, wait.
After taxes, yes.
Caveat. Nice.
I'm gonna go grab my dinner. I'll be right back. My homie's mom is cooking something that smells amazing. She just told me to get it ready.
Shout out to
Mom. So I went and stuck that in my closet. And then a couple of weeks later, I did the same thing, except the chick noticed that it was only 2 checks, and I pulled in like $12,000. And she was like, "You must have got a hell of a raise." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, these people are morons. They think people can't pass tests because for every one of these safety, dirt work, machine operator, millwright, machinist, there's all kinds of crafts, right? There's 100 of them, and you've got 20 tests per craft, and you go in and you take the different tests, and if you qualify, you get a little tick on your employment record over there, and you get an extra 25 cents, 50 cents, $1, depending on what it is, right? I was making on the books $23.50 an hour, which was pretty damn good. It wasn't great, but I mean, for what it was really good for the time period.
At that time, right.
And I doubled it by going through and taking all of their paperwork tests that they had available, and they'd give me a day off in the office up there to take them every week.
Once you were already in with them.
No. According to the bylaws, this is part of the reason I lost this job. I refused to join the union.
Yeah,
abused
I get it.
every union rule
Yeah.
and made them give me the test and the associated.
So you
bump in
bullied the
pay.
job that paid you all that money.
I did. I absolutely did that thing you said. But see, they were still fishing because, I mean, how often do you come across somebody who could pass 156 tests across 92 trades? Like, let's be honest, like, that's not a common thing. And it was only because, like I said, I'm a quintessential generalist. I have done all of those jobs just at different capacities at different points in my life.
You were like, Catch Me If You Can. They had no choice. He's thug, but he's the best.
Well, I was
thug.
very courteous. Very
It's
courteous.
fajitas, it's fajitas and peppers. It's fajitas and peppers.
Enjoy. Bless your
So
food
delicious.
that it gives you good health and tummy. That's amazing, Sass. That's freaking. So I'm assuming you have like a high IQ, yeah?
I haven't tested it since I was in like middle school, but yeah.
Yeah.
They after that whole debacle with the IQ testing in middle school, this is so stupid. So I had a buddy of mine named Eli, and he was a real smart cat, and he took the IQ test, and they snatched him out of a bunch of different classes we were in together. We were like best buds, and suddenly he was off over here in this thing called Discovery, right, where you don't take reading, you take advanced mathematics, you don't take science, you take advanced biology, you don't take, you know what I'm saying? It was just a bunch of new work, and I was like, fuck that, I'm not interested in just doing new work. I'd rather just do what I'm doing and read my books. Leave me alone. So when the IQ test came around, they gave us that whole Scholastic Diversity and Education quotient or whatever the fuck it was called. I tossed it, and the chick who gave it knew me and knew Eli and was like, so I went and talked to your buddy, and I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, you know, I teach Discovery, and I was like, yeah. She's like, well, I brought your test to Eli, and he says you threw the test. I said, well, he doesn't know. He can't know. She's like, why'd you throw the test? So I didn't throw the test. She said, I'll make you a deal.
What is throw the test?
I scored what I wanted, not what I could.
Ah, okay, got it. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Gang, Sasquatch, gang.
I played the edge, right? I ran the numbers on it in my head and played it out so that I hit just
The
slightly
higher
above
you
average.
score, the more they want from you.
Right, they want you to do more work, more stuff. You're smarter than that. You're underachieving. I'm in 3rd grade. Shut up. Anyway, so this goes down a couple of cycles, and a couple of teachers are really pissed at me. My mom's mad at me. She's like, why won't you just take the test straight? And I'm like, well, if I go to Discovery, they're going to want me to do advanced mathematics and advanced biology and all this stuff. And I'm in, 5th grade? Like, why would I want to do any of that stuff? I mean, hell, I don't even understand algebra yet, and they want me to take pre-cal. Right. So, like, why? Why? You know I'm not going to college. There's no way in hell I'm sticking to a fucking agenda. That's not happening. And if I do go to college, I'm going to get shit-faced drunk and drop out. That's what's going to happen. So why bother with all of this academic crap? Just put me through some trade stuff. And went back and forth on it. Finally, they agreed that if I would take the test straight, they would put me in this other group of classes for people who have exceptional trade skills.
Oh God! Don't tell me the gifted program classes.
Well, the Discovery was the gifted program. This other program were for the kids that didn't qualify for Discovery and maybe had some behavioral problems. Right? They're smart enough, but they don't make it.
So they only did mid-level.
Oh no, they didn't do none of that shit. What we did in Discovery, they went and they did math and this and that and the third. In Resource, we volunteered at hospice homes. We went and did like public service shit. We went and would clean we would go and clean the walls on the courthouse if somebody tagged it, stuff like that, stuff outside doing things.
But you saw the recent stuff about the kids that were in the gifted programs, yeah?
Go for it. Tell me.
So you. I knew you were going to work up to that because it started around, I guess, our time in school where they were really focusing on finding like special, like gifted kids. and these kids that went through this program started remembering shit, and they all had the same memories, like just weird tests done on them, like the blinking in the eye, and and so and turns out they were like doing programming on them to see,
who was susceptible.
Right.
Have you ever heard of the gorilla test?
I heard of that, but I don't know what it is.
All right. So in the gorilla test, and it's got other names because there's other things that happen. This is a 3-minute video that plays. And in this 3-minute video, you are asked to keep track of a golden ring. There are jugglers, there are speakers, there are background players, there's a picnic, there's all kinds of crap going on. And in the middle of all of this crap, a fucking gorilla, not a dude in a suit, an actual gorilla wanders across the same little stage, hangs out, and then leaves. And the gorilla's wearing a hat.
Wait, hold up. A real
gorilla
I don't even know.
is wearing a hat.
I was in these gifted programs, and I can say they did make us do weird tests. Yes.
So they had it after you would watch the video. They would give you a particular task. They would give you a particular task, like how many times does the ball bounce, or follow the golden ring. Who has the golden ring at such and such a time? How many times was it passed, or whatever, right? And you've got this goal that you're consciously trying to do, and then they would ask you to circle all the other things that happened in the video, right? One of which being a gorilla with a blue hat, and a failure is noticing the gorilla, or a failure is not knowing the number of passes and noticing the gorilla, because the gorilla jogged you out of your job. You were distracted by the gorilla, right? But there's all kinds of other shit happening there. There's a dog that walks by on his hind legs. He just waddles like a Malinois, just wanders across on his hind legs. There's like a flying squirrel breezes through at one point. And
now
the whole time,
I'm remembering those images. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, the whole point is to overwhelm you with stimulus and see if you can maintain concentration through the overwhelming stimulus, but also how much extra you can notice while accomplishing perceive and remember while still accomplishing the tasks set before you successfully. Right.
Wow.
And so I saw
I learned my lesson in doing good on those tests. They expect so much for you, and I don't like it.
On that one, because I'd kind of caught into what they were doing at this point, I went through and answered all the questions, and including what color the gorilla's hat was, and also noted a handful of other strange things I had noticed while watching it. Like, for instance, the kid in the background that was walking by with his mom stops and ties his shoe, but he's wearing flip-flops. Right? Little beady things like that.
Like little details, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Little tiny details. The second couple that comes through are both wearing and carrying glasses. So they're wearing sunglasses, and both of them have a pair of glasses in their hands as well. Right. Little things that are just a little out of place.
You know that it took me a minute to understand that, to register that. So
the only thing wrong is the extra glasses. Yeah.
Right.
And so after the list of things they asked if I noticed, I added an additional list of weird shit that I noticed because it just felt like plot holes to me. Mm-hmm. And so after that, they had this like big meeting with me and my mom and a bunch of guys that were like wanting me to do the whole discovery thing. They wanted me to do basically AP work is what it come down to. And I flat refused. I just flat refused. I was like, no way.
Why did you refuse?
No way. So like I said, at the time,
you were already aware. Did you know how smart you were? Or for you, it was just like everyone's this smart.
There were clues.
I thought everyone was this smart.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There were clues.
Uh-huh.
One of the clues was when I was young, I've seen my dad teach my brother to do things. But then when it came for me to do things, he didn't teach me to do it. He would bring it to me and set it on the table and say, I'll be back in an hour.
Wow.
And that was it. That was me being taught to rebuild a carburetor. Or
That's pretty cool that he knew early on that you guys were like your levels. Yeah, most parents fully
now
unaware.
my brother is ridiculously smart as well, but he's schizophrenic, and so it doesn't really work out for him well. Now my sister, she has more common sense in her toenail trimmings than I've
I remember
experienced
you
in my
telling
entire
us.
life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you know? I was just watching something recently that people who have either schizophrenia in their bloodline or they have it, well, no, have it already, obviously, no. But if you do any like psilocybin and like microdosing mushrooms, and the schizophrenia is dormant, it actually triggers it.
It can. So can meth.
It can. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, meth can make it like
Make a perfectly sane motherfucker
Yeah,
schizophrenic. You are correct.
fact.
That is true. But
Fact.
here's the thing. One of the triggers for my brother is lack of sleep.
Yeah.
And so like he can do meth for like a week and you won't even notice it.
No.
And then suddenly his cheese slides off his cracker and they're out to get him. He's running around in a cornfield with a pistol and no clothes on. It's like
No
wild.
one can avoid the delirium. Did you see that like experiment they did on those guys? Well, I don't know if it was real, but it went around like
The Russian
Right away.
sleep experiment.
yes, bro. Me and you were
So-
like right there. That was horrible.
That's not real.
Okay,
That-
so
that was
here's the thing
that
about
was a
that.
creepypasta.
It was
all
creepy
of
as
all of the
hell.
information and the bullshit you read about the Russian sleep experiment, 99% of it is creepypasta bullshit.
Got it.
There was a Russian sleep
But
experiment.
how do you know?
Two-
though?
Because there's records, man, and you used to be able to get to the records with the old internet, but everything's
think
behind a
that the
paywall
records-
now.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm not paying $5 to 50 different locations to be able to get 7 different records because
No.
I'd have to look through them. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's, there was a Russian sleep experiment. There were 2 people who died in it. It had nothing to do with them peeling each other's skin and eating each other and shit. None of that. None of that. What did happen, however, is at least 2 of the individuals were on some part of an unwell mind. Right. And after they had been kept up for an amount of time, they went nuts and started hurting themselves. They pulled them from the experiment. The 2 people who died, one person died because of a really weird glucose reaction. Turned out he was like borderline diabetic and he went into a coma and died. And I mean, shit happens. So nobody knew. And this was back in the day too, so they didn't know a whole lot about it in the first place. The other one, he had an underlying heart condition, and after his cheese slipped off his cracker, I think on the 27th day, or 21st day, and he started trying to like bang his way out of the room. Now keep in mind, these rooms are only locked at certain times. This is an experiment, not a prison, you know. But the rooms are locked for
Was
like.
it torture? What was the deprivation for?
And now, as I understand it, these people volunteered for it. And there was like a whole bunch of people that were cycled through to get healthy candidates for it and whatnot. So it wasn't like they took just 10 people from a prison and did this thing. There were thousands of people involved in the selection categories, and these like 25 people were chosen because they were healthy, level-minded, and all of that. And they were basically put in a hotel where every day you have to spend at least 4 hours alone, and then the longer you went through the experiment, the longer period you were left alone. So it was a combination of sleep deprivation and social deprivation.
Yeah.
Right. Towards the 20th day or so, they're spending less than 15, 20 minutes together with each other. And so they would like run out and like basically start a fight. You think about how irritable you'd be after. And there's no dope involved in this. You're not just sitting around skeezing and playing video games. you're reading books or trying to distract yourself, and you're not allowed to sleep. And so this day is just keeps going on.
Wow. Wow.
Now, what
We're
was
capable of
diabolical?
doing diabolical shit.
What was
bro.
truly
I've gone
diabolical about
7
it?
days. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been there. So
But
bad.
diabolical part was how they kept them from sleeping. And I've never seen any pictures of any of this, but the description of the cell they were kept in was basically that of half of a hotel room, because you don't have a bed, but you had a desk, you had a little TV, you had a little radio, you could get books. It took time for the books to show up, and apparently after the first 3 days, no one could tell time anymore. Like, time was just a non-existent commodity.
Yeah.
And actually, by the 10th day, one of the guys had realized somehow, nobody knows quite how he figured this out, but that another thing, they didn't see any sunlight. The windows were blacked out, so they couldn't tell the time of day either. There was a whole bunch of like craziness, but one of the guys figured out how long he had been there, that it had been 10 days, because somehow he had managed to keep track of time passing, and that more and more time was being taken from the social time and being put in the alone space. He noticed it, and immediately after realizing that he was only going to have 3 hours with his buddies tomorrow, he lost his fucking mind and refused to come out of his room after that, and they removed him from the study at that point.
Oh my god. So I mean, the pot at the end of the rainbow was what? Because I would off myself,
okay.
bro. I would find a way to like just get it over.
There's two theories on that. One, military activity can take days and days, and they were looking for the common breaking point across different people for how many days can you remain active and functional, right? And so every day they had these little things they had to do. They had to tune into a certain radio station, turn on a certain TV station at certain points, and write down numbers, and then take the numbers to certain doors that were in the place, and like all of this stuff had to be done correctly, or they would they didn't get a muffin or something. It wasn't nothing serious, but they weren't going to be sleeping. And anyway, the other theory behind it is, in the event of an emergency in space, a person may have to operate for many days in a row with no chance for rest. And how long can they reliably, successfully complete tasks before failure? Now, it was voluntary all the way up until the inaction of the testing. Once the testing started, they were locked in until they basically had to say the safe word or whatever it was. There was a way to get out. They had a way out, but nobody really knows what it was or how that went. One guy claimed it was a bell that you had to go ring, but it's possible they gave each one of them a different signal, right? And so, like, if you saw somebody ring the bell and they were just gone the next day, and you went and rang the bell and nothing happened. So if you forgot your way out,
mind fuck, bro.
Yeah, but it was so many other things too. It wasn't just sleep deprivation. It was sleep deprivation with periods of overwork and periods of absolutely nothing happening. And if you fell asleep, they would play like this raucous ass ultrasonic fucking sound that would make your nostrils vibrate, that nobody could sleep through. And if anybody fell asleep, everyone was exposed to it. And supposedly this is what caused most of the animosity between the people, was people falling asleep and not waking up when the alarm went off. Other people would have to come out and go wake them up, right? And they would come out swinging and mad, bro.
Okay, let's be for real. This has nothing to do with how long you're going to last in fucking space, bro. This was diabolical. this
it can have applications for things like that.
I'm not. But
you want to pitch at the results?
Why? Why do such savage things just to see how long you can last in space?
The results are: you can expect your average soldier in the field to operate for 6 days before they become psychotic and break from programming. There is something horrible going on in my town. They are getting everyone, apparently. You hear
Put
this?
your hands up. Put your hands up, Sass. They finally
Run,
caught up
Sass,
to you.
boy, run.
It's been real, Sass.
in a
See you in Thailand.
In an emergency space situation, they extend that to 14 days because apparently some of the people were told bad things would happen if they gave up, and other people were just given an opt-out plan, and everybody who had an easy opt-out plan opted out eventually, and everybody who had like supposed repercussions that were going to happen, like they'd lose their job, they'd have to pay back all the money, it was all bullshit. None of this is real, this part. Like, it was just what they were told to try to keep them in the program.
Right.
The more desperate your results, the effect of failure is, the longer an individual is capable of maintaining their focus just on its surface. And 7 to 14 days is a huge bump. Supposedly, now I couldn't find any evidence of this happening, but this kind of goes hand in hand with the creepypasta bit. There were similar studies done with various types of amphetamines and other salts.
Oh, forget it's where at.
These, like, I've got nothing on these, but I would love to see the results on some of
Oh
those.
my God, if you ever find them, I mean, that's terrifying. Like, hello, I wanted to study serial killers for a living. Yeah, that is wild. It's like Squid Games, but like not as fun. Even though Squid Games wasn't fun, but God damn.
I don't. Are you familiar with the Unit 731? 731?
It sounds familiar, but no. Shoot.
Okay, so during the time period of that little discomfort we had at the beginning of the 20th century, when that very nice Austrian painter had those problems.
Yeah.
In Japan, they had come to a similar sort of conclusion about race and domination and superiority and that kind of stuff. And so they invaded mainland China and took all the way up to parts of like southern Mongolia and pretty good chunks of China and part of India.
I heard about these.
Oof. So in the Japanese military structure, you had the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. And all of the Army and Air Force were under the command of certain Navy admirals that had served in both the Army and the Air Force before they became Navy admirals. Anyway, it's a weird sort of chain of command where it's all folded into one thing, and it's all under the Navy structure. And so there's an individual called a Grand Admiral who is in command of everything. However, there was this unit referred to as Unit 731, which was directly written into existence by the Emperor himself, and was only answered to the Emperor and his direct representatives, as depicted by a guy carrying around a big gold coin, basically.
Right.
And these people, a seventh, and I might be wrong on this point, this was what was written in the book that I was reading, an ensign in the 731 unit would show up on a fucking battleship and tell them, I need to go to wherever. And they would immediately stop whatever orders they had rolling in mid-combat, if necessary, would just gear down and take a right and go wherever the hell that dude said, because he was directly under the Emperor's authority. He outranked the Grand Admiral of the Navy. So these people, they had access to several million people at the time, probably a couple of 100 million, to be honest. And they came up with all of these clever references to people. They would call them products, wood. They would call them packages, bundles. They called them one particular guy, he was a total asshat, called them hooves because his office was in an old glue factory. And so he referred to the people that he was dealing with as hooves. All of these people were approved scientists from the Imperial Academy, right? And so their
quote-unquote
job,
scientists, not fucking Mad Men.
Well, they were scientists, but they were
well-
also
No,
Mad
no,
Men.
I mean, yeah.
Here's the thing. They did evil, horrible. They probably did more biological weapon testing than any other nation on Earth at that point.
Yep.
In fact, most of our pre-World War or most of our post-World War II knowledge of
pretty
biological
much. Yep.
testing comes from 731. Yeah. And,
But it's a
and the
very
numbers-
quiet one, yeah? It's not one that like everyone
Well,
knows about.
keep in mind, Germany didn't surrender.
Germany didn't surrender. Germany was completely marched inside of.
Yeah, we conquered Germany. They didn't surrender. Japan surrendered. And when they surrendered, supposedly all their records got turned over. And we did get a whole bunch of fucking records, but
Not the dark skin.
certainly wasn't on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what we did for 731, and we did it for the Germans too. All of the and like there was a rush between the Russians and the Americans to get the Italian, get the German, and get the Japanese scientists and information on board. We completely got everything from Japan, except for what was in Manchuria and Manchukuo,
Right.
and in China. We got most of that as well. from the
Manchuria,
Japanese.
not Mongolia. I said Southern Mongolia earlier.
You
I
did,
meant
yeah, you
Manchuria.
did, yeah.
Well, no, it was Manchukuo and southern Mongolia as well, because
I see.
the Japanese did occupy those areas. Bye, Yashir. Thank you for coming, buddy.
Yeah, bud.
But
So
we exchanged protections from war crimes for the scientists involved in human
Yeah.
experimentation, rocketry, any science. All you had basically how you do is like, I'm an imperial Japanese scientist. I'm a Nazi scientist. I am fucking. I'm one of Mussolini's retards because the Italian scientists weren't that good back then.
No, they weren't.
But like they were-
Italian
if you were-
tanks are funny.
if you were an Axis scientist or engineer, all you had to walk up to that American and be like, I know I was a bad boy, but I want to be a good boy.
Way too valuable. Yeah.
So they'd be like, come on, get in the truck.
God
No,
All right, get on the bus.
No,
Here's
go
your
on.
new papers. Don't kill no new people.
Oh, it's so
There's a
dark.
book done by Stephen King.
Guys, I'm still here listening. I'm dropping off for a second, popping right back. Go ahead. I'm still listening.
There's this book called Apt Pupil, and in it, it's about a kid who goes too far down the rabbit hole. He finds a German war criminal that's in a local hospice care, and he starts volunteering to take care of him in exchange for him to tell some of the old war stories, right? And it's just curiosity. It just gets the best of him, but it goes too far. He buys him a what do you call it? A replica uniform of his old SS division that he ran and all that stuff. And it goes down the rabbit hole completely, and it turns into a mass shooting situation and yada, yada, yada. One of the things about that book, and this doesn't come across in the movie at all, is when Stephen King was writing that book, he went and looked at some really esoteric documents and included some really esoteric information in the book. The types of things that you don't know unless you've gone too far down the rabbit hole over there. And it always struck me as odd. You know, he had another book called Rage that he pulled from the shelves years ago. And the reason it was pulled was if you read it today, you would think that if you read it today, you would think that it was a write-up of the Columbine shooting. But it's not. It was written like 5 years before.
I was gonna say, is he trying to compete with Siege? You know, James Mason Siege. I'm calling it Rage. It's crazy.
Well, no, it's about a group of kids. They're the dopey guys. They're the weird kids. They're the misfits, and one of them was already at the school, and he was kind of the guy who got bullied by everybody. And the other two guys moved there over the course of a couple of summers. And one of the guys has an uncle who's a straight up white supremacist, straight out of the pen, and that whole thing. And the other one has an uncle that's like all guns guy, right? And so over the next couple of summers, they get to be real chummy, real friendly. But every time they go back to school, all the bullying and the razzing and the hazing and all that stuff just starts right back up. And it drives one of these kids crazy. The dude that was originally there might have been a little mentally challenged to start with. If I remember right, the book opens with him in like English class trying to correct a participle. And he fruits up and walks out of the class, refuses to do it, and that's kind of how the book starts. Is obviously this guy has some sort of a learning disability or something, and everybody picks on him, and it's just horrible. It is horrible.
Which book is this one again? What's the name?
Rage. You probably can't find it anymore. Stephen King pulled it after Columbine. Because, like I said, it reads like a how-to manual of how these kids did this thing. And then when you find out about Columbine, you look at it and you go, wait, did these kids read this book and decide to do this? But I don't think that was it at all. It wasn't allowed in most school libraries, so it's unlikely.
Right.
But the similarities are very, very stark. Wow. And in the book, what actually ends up breaking them is a new student shows up at the school and somehow manages to think, because he hangs out with these misfits for like the first couple of days, and then the next thing you know, he's captain of the football team, right? He's lined up to graduate valedictorian, and we all used to be friends. And then this kid is walking home or something, and the new guy stops with all of his new buddies and gets out and takes his pants and throws them in the creek and pushes him down into the sewer drainage ditch that ran out from under the city over there, and threw rocks at him and wouldn't let him come out until after they left. And homeboy snaps. I mean, he just fruits up. He sneaks his way home, ends up getting seen by several of the girls that are walking home and stuff. And he gets home and decides, I'm going to kill everybody. And so he goes in, he takes a shower, washes up, and spends the whole night going from house to house. He goes to his uncle's house and gets a whole bunch of guns. He goes to another friend's house and gathers up ammo and shotguns. And he goes to another buddy's house and gets a couple of pistols. And then one of his buddies who knew something had happened, didn't know what, shows up and is like, what happened? He looks and he's got like a broken nose and part of his ears torn, and they fucked him up. They fucked him up real good. And he's like, I'm gonna kill them all. And he spends like 2 or 3 hours trying to convince him not to do it. He convinces him not to do it, and instead they decide to dress up as like space cowboys or something the next day. And so they call up their other buddy like, hey, we're all gonna wear black trench coats to school tomorrow. And it's like, fine. And so all three of them show up dressed up this certain way. They walk in, and instead of it being the guy who had been beat up, it was his buddy. He walks in and sees his girlfriend, which he had been keeping secret from his buddies. He actually had a girlfriend. He wasn't the loser those guys were, right? And he sees his girlfriend lip locking with that dude that had just beat up his best friend, and he bumps his buddy, and his buddy pulls a pistol out and hands it to him and brings up the shotgun, and they just go to fucking work. And the other guy who was with them is he brought a like a super soaker or some trash like that. Like, he thought it was a joke. And the first dude pulls out the shotgun and wastes the chick, and then pulls a pistol out and hands it to his other buddy. And they just wander through the school massacring absolutely everything that moves. And like I said, it reads very much like the Columbine thing with a few exceptions, but Stephen King pulled it because he felt like it justified the reaction to that level of bullying, even though truly it might have been premeditated self-defense. No, I get it.
I mean, like,
once you're breaking somebody's nose and shit.
Yeah, you beat somebody that bad, and then like the person that convinces you not to do it, his girlfriend cheats on him. It's kind of like maybe society's just garbage at that point. Maybe it's time to restart. Maybe barbarism
and
has a point, you know?
what's fucked up is often in Stephen King's books, the endings of it are very vague. It'll tell you exactly how it ended, but it's not necessarily the way you see it because it's cleverly hidden. Reality is cleverly hidden.
Brilliant writer.
Yeah. Okay, so in this one, they wander through the school, get into an argument, and the one that got beat up basically pistol whips the other guy. The third dude is like, fuck this, I'm out, and he takes off running. And from that point forward, it becomes a first-person shooter style description. And he talks about how one friend's going out the west entrance, the other friend's going out the east entrance. I'm going to head south and see how far we make it. And he makes it out the door, and he makes it across the grass, and he gets out to where the stadium is for the school, and he manages to like slip through there. And so he's got all the cops behind him. Nobody can see him. But the dumbass is still walking along with that Mossberg, just casually carrying it across the thing. And one of the cops sees him, and the last thing he hears is "Hey, drop it." But then the story goes on to how the bullet misses, and he jumps across the ditch that they got kids that beat him up in, and he runs away, and he goes and lives in a fucking like homemade shelter in the woods for a while, and eventually he's reunited with his parents, and everybody apologizes and shit. But of course, none of that shit happened. He caught a bullet in the back of the head.
Right.
You know, that's what actually happened.
That's crazy.
So I always thought, like, could you imagine? Because it almost feels like whenever there's a mass something, I don't even want to say it, but they come in like groups, right? Like, it almost happens. Like, if one happens, you sure as shit know that there's gonna be one coming. So like, it's never just one boom, right?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Here's the reason I wanted to put a pause on that is we have weird definitions of what mass shootings are. If this happens in a gang neighborhood, it's not a mass shooting, but if it happens in a white neighborhood, it is a mass shooting. How does that work?
Well, no, I'm not even talking about shootings. I'm talking about like in general. Like I forgot what year it was, but it was like military guys just driving their cars into like crowds. Like there was like the one in Times Square. There was one, and I forgot where. They were all ex-military, and they were smoking weed. Weed is the only thing that was found in them, right? It just feels like meant to pressure the masses. No, I know what it's meant for, but what I'm talking about is like experiments, right? And I just feel like, could you imagine, like, you know, what is that movie where they send the guy out for real and watch him try to like survive, like it's almost like a
The
real
Running
life.
Man?
It's like The Running Man, or there's been a couple of them. Could you imagine if like these crazies that go out and do this thing were actually like released in like some kind of a game program that only they knew they were in because of like the programming, the psyop or whatever? I don't know why I put those two together. And that's where my brain goes, because I feel that none of these are just crazy kids who played video games and didn't have a mom and a dad at home. There's just too many similarities when it comes to, I don't know, certain groups. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, it's
called
never,
Florida Man, P. Fletch. It's called Florida Man for sure. We had a bum that ate another man's face. Hi.
Well, it's not. It's never like the. Just they didn't have like parents or whatever, right? It's the whole. Like, there's always a bunch of nuanced bullshit that happens, right?
According to the agenda, yeah? Trans, or it's... I don't know. Like, remember the guy with the big eyes in the movie theater? Which one was he? He had, like, the red hair. It was the Dark Knight guy.
Oh, that guy, yeah. I didn't know anything about that one.
Oh God, I'm aging myself then. Yeah, there was
No, I
just
remember it was back in 2013. But when I
Mhm.
say I didn't know anything, I mean like I literally, I never like took the time to actually look at that one.
So what I'm saying is that as the psyops, the programming, whatever have you, the testing, because I feel like everything is just like a bigger test upon a test upon a test. Cosmetics is certain testing, food is certain testing, house products is certain testing, new ingredients, new formulas. We just don't fucking know. We're fucking test rats, right? On a major scale. That's how I feel, because we always find out 5 or 10 years later, like microwaves, radiation, not good for you.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
it might not. That's the thing. I get what you're saying, right?
Mhm.
But it doesn't necessarily just because we find out like there's a scientific explanation, like SSRIs, right? Let's say that SSRIs is causing a bunch of this. Doesn't mean we're being experimented on. It literally could be as simple as this is bad for us. It's in our environment, and we find out later just how bad it is, and it's a direct or indirect cause of certain behaviors. Humans have always been evil and do
Yeah.
fuck shit to each other,
Yeah.
and like that's why I don't think that the mass shootings or anything like that are like secret government experiments. Like, is it possible some of them are? Sure.
I mean, there's been proof that we've had them. Yeah.
Yeah. But does that mean that every one of them is?
No.
Absolutely.
No. I'm not of the belief that every single, everything is like a sign. No, at all. I think that, one could very well be the programming, and then that in itself just triggers people to just follow, right? Like,
Yeah.
so I think there's like nuance to all of it.
Well, I will say this. One thing you got going for you, the Alex Jones trial, like they didn't let him use certain evidence
Mm-hmm.
to prove his
What's up,
case.
Big Stacks? Welcome.
And it was the biggest. Thank you, Big Stacks. Thank you. It was the biggest lawsuit in human fucking history. Like billions of fucking dollars.
Wasn't it a billion? Didn't he get?
No, it was several. It was several hundred billion.
Alex Jones was several hundred.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to fact check for myself.
Like, if I'm not mistaken, it was like $973 billion.
For real?
Yeah.
How is it?
And like, and they didn't even like. If you're gonna allow people to gang up and sue somebody for that much money, they should be allowed to use every piece of evidence. And he specifically and this is where I start going, okay, maybe Alex Jones is right. Not because I'm a conspiracy theorist, but because he requested to be able to use the roll call, like the roll for school, to prove which students were there or not. And they wouldn't let him do it. And I'm like, that's kind of like a very important piece of evidence for that.
Right.
Like that right there is suspicious as fuck.
What did I do to myself?
Made yourself smile.
Sorry, I'm listening.
No, that's just it. That's it. Like, it just always made me question, which I feel bad for questioning, because I mean I don't mind not questioning the narrative. It's because I mean at the end of the day I recognize this evil horrid shit happens, right? And claiming that it doesn't, or it's all government agent, like it shit, to me it's just kind of dumb to do that.
1.5 billion.
1.5 billion. Okay.
Yeah. The government's the least of our problems, right? It's big corporations, it's pharma, it's just, I mean, when you like learn in cosmetics what gets past the FDA, so I'm not even saying it's like this one big conspiracy. I'm saying it could be like a number of things that for whatever reason companies are trying to test something, and like how the fuck are we supposed to know? We just find out, or maybe they just found out, but maybe it was on purpose. Studies are done. I mean, if you think about testing, it goes from very small to a little bigger. I mean, we are one big fucking testing rat. for something. There's no way that you can think otherwise. What and like you said, it could either just be we didn't know and we found out. But do you think that these companies don't know what they're using, the chemicals, all these new things that they're putting out? Like they have to have some kind of a clue. Yeah, not all P-Fledged. Okay, so what were those experiments in Vietnam? Yeah, was it Vietnam? Agent Orange. I mean, they knew exactly what the fuck they were doing.
Well, I don't even think they knew what they were doing then. I think that because the whole point of experimenting is figuring out, the cause and effect of something.
So Tuskegee Airmen wasn't an experiment?
Yeah, I mean, it was an experiment.
So Agent Orange can be an experiment?
It wasn't. They were both. You didn't hear what I said. You gotta listen. An experiment is literally to figure something out, right? To test a cause and effect. I didn't say they couldn't be experiments. They are definitely experiments.
Right. So I misspoke. You don't think they have any idea that how harmful these things could be before they put them out?
In some cases they do. In some cases they may not.
No. But you know me, my mind works different. I think everything is a fuck up, side up. And every movie tells us a little bit of something. It's factual information. The number of spree shooters were trans. It was a thing for a bit. You're doubting that or something. That's what I'm saying, P-Fletch. And it comes in rhythms of people.
Well, you also got to understand, T's are extremely mentally ill individuals. To self-mutilate yourself and have gender dysphoria is a mental illness.
I know I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not a mental illness, but all of a sudden, a group of T's for a consecutive 3 or 4 years.
Because the groups were incredibly. For one, you got to also understand those groups were incredibly small before 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So their effect on society was smaller, and we have more efficient means of communication. So it may seem like the world is evil and horrid things happen all the time, every day. But the simple fact of
God, dude, how did you let her breeze through that without correcting her? The Tuskegee Airmen were heroes in World War II. The Tuskegee experiment was torture perpetrated during the Great Depression. They're two different things. The Tuskegee Airmen experiment are not the same people.
I mean, I look, if you want to know the truth, race is one of the biggest things that is the experiment, because the Tuskegee Airmen, if you look at their actual combat record, I'm just saying.
They're fucking awesome, dude. They were the best of the best.
They weren't. You were literally
okay, so I'm talking about the syphilis testing. Which one was that?
That was the Tuskegee experiment.
My bad. Yeah. I misspoke.
The airmen, what you've got to consider is not many people were given an opportunity to do that type of shit in this man's Air Force at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so in order for you to have been considered, there is a reason each one of those men was put behind the stick of a plane. And I think it was rigged for the results it got.
I mean, why do you think that OG gives so much pushback on anything that can be considered conspiratorial? Or I'm interested to know why.
Because I'll answer. Yeah. And you can't get mad at me how I answer this, because just because you fall under it doesn't mean I'm trying to disrespect you. But most of the motherfuckers that believe in goddamn conspiracies will believe every fucking conspiracy, except for the ones where it's like you actually have proof for. They're like, oh no, it's not them. Race isn't real. They'll believe every goddamn conspiracies, but the ones that you see before your eyes. except for the ones that actually fucking the moon isn't real. No, the truth is you're being controlled by international bankers and gay race communism is being pushed on you. But they don't believe that. They'll argue about the moon not being real all fucking day. But the conspiracies where corporations and gay space communists and are doing
I'll
all this
accept your
fucking
gay space communists, and I'll even accept the moon is real, but birds aren't real.
Bro,
They're devices designed by the government
that's fine. That's fine, but you get my point.
That's the I so I stumbled across a freaking pigeon one. I was like, bro, there's never any pigeon babies anywhere in New York. These motherfuckers are watchers. They're just watching you. No, I know that's one of the craziest ones.
You get my point, right? You get my point.
Yeah,
They'll believe every conspiracy except for the ones that you're told that you're not allowed to believe.
No, I get it. I get that, but for me, that's not enough of a reason to just reason out every single conspiracy theory. You always have like a logical turn, which is fine. I don't, fault you for having your beliefs.
Because I think, and I understand the natural world around me. I also understand there are just some things we won't understand. There are some UFOs. There are some sightings.
Most
there
things
are some
we won't
that
understand. Yeah. But okay, so do you think that the Ted Kaczynski, I know it was through his college, they volunteered. It was, all in the, like, they didn't know that there was going to be an outcome like that?
You also got to understand a lot of this stuff like Ted Kaczynski are the first things of its time. Like you can only game theory so much
until somebody actually from Germany though.
Are you talking about MK Ultra?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I believe MK Ultra was a thing. Yeah, and I believe that it had some fucked up things. It doesn't. See, here's the thing. Like, you think because I live in logic and reason. You think because I live in logic and reason, I don't believe our government does stupid shit. Apparently, like, no, yes, MK Ultra was the thing. I
live in logic and reason too.
Well, remote viewing, that shit was a thing, right? Like they literally experimented on that stuff. Now, whether what the results were, that's all like hidden in national security. It's the people. Here's the problem. My issue comes with weirdos who have every excuse. Like Dusty will hit me with it. Well, NASA has an excuse because they get paid funding. Yeah, well, every fucking crackpot retard that makes up a conspiracy has every fucking excuse. Do you know what that excuse is? Some dumb motherfucker will pay them money for their lies.
But how can you say that with so much like?
Because it's a fact. It's a fact.
Every charlatan can get paid. Let me have a conversation with you. So they've been able to trace back like the beginning of every conspiracy theory and trace it back to someone who was paid to spread the lie. And I'm being curious. I didn't know that.
Did I say that?
Maybe I'm hearing you wrong. You said some dumb motherfucker was paid to lie.
No, I said some dumb motherfuckers will always pay some crackpot for what the fuck they say, whether it's true or not. Some dumb that's the motivation. If you it doesn't matter how prosperous the nation is or how fucking much division there is. If there's always going to be groups of people that will pay for people to will pay and support people because it fits a narrative that they believe in, or they just believe them and think that it's the thing that
muddies the waters. That muddies the waters, basically.
Yeah, and if you actually study the CIA and the FBI and their playbooks, that's part of the plan. That there's to put out so much misinformation that they can tell you the truth and you won't believe them. Right. It's called plausible deniability. You won't believe your own eyes. Yeah, you won't believe your own eyes. That's what annoys me, because there are some illogical shit that people believe that is probably true, but that gets muddied in the water for all the illogical shit that isn't true because some crackpot grifter wants to make money.
They can count on that too. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that. I can meet you there.
And that's why certain conspiracy theories that we know for a fact are not true, like the moon, like believing the moon landing isn't real, or believing that the Earth is flat.
You say you know for a fact. You went, so you know for a fact because you were there?
I went to the moon. Yeah, I went to the moon. Yeah, I went to the moon. Yeah, no, never mind the fucking. Never mind the fact that fucking we have literal evidence, sweetheart. I don't like when I'm trying to have a serious conversation. I don't like that type of shit. That's nigger. That's nigger shit.
I'm having I'm having a serious conversation with you.
Oh, nigga!
I don't believe we landed on the moon, bro. Like, why did you come at me? Like, I'm not fucking with you. I don't believe we landed on the moon.
Well, when you're talking about history and science, you're like, oh, were you there? That's nigger shit. That's retard shit.
No, I mean because you can't say
we
know.
No.
I can't say we know
for a fact. Nothing you know for a fact. It's only what you've been told.
Or it's literally what you research in the science that people fucking believe in,
which has been written down in something that you read.
Fucking believe in.
Nothing's real. Let's be ultra.
What you meant to say is that you have faith.
Yeah, I mean, everything is built on faith. If you think about it,
if you want to be a crackpot retard, be that way, Dusty.
Well, why do you go to like immediate insults or like that doesn't make
sense?
Because
this type shit annoys me. You can't have faith in God, and you can't have faith in God. You can't fucking have faith in science. You just don't use your brain unless of course, you agree with somebody. Then that's
not science that you're using.
Crackhead retard right here. This is the.
It's not. Yeah, you're not using science. You call it science, like Fauci called it science, but it's just faith in authority.
Right.
That's literally retarded.
I have a question
you can run the experiments. I love science.
What science have you done? What science have you done to come to this conclusion?
Oh, the fact that the Earth isn't flat. I literally use ham
we went to the moon.
We
went to the moon.
To the moon?
Mm-hmm.
Because
nigga, I literally do the fucking math because it's fun. The math makes sense. I studied fucking radiation because it was fucking fun. And the fucking radiation doesn't. It all fucking matters. People say.
Well, I asked you what science you did another one went to the moon, and you started talking about radiation.
Nigga, you gonna listen or you gonna talk?
I know what.
Because radiation in the Van Allen belt is one of the biggest fucking excuses that people go, well, we didn't go to the moon for that. And the radiation that we have in the Van Allen belt isn't fucking gamma radiation. It's easily shieldable.
Okay.
The mathematics that I like fucking with is all fucking there. The calculations are all fucking there.
How come we
literally
can't do it
have moon rocks that you can go to? We can go to the moon. We have different priorities.
The moon rocks were fake.
Oh my god!
Look it up. We sent moon rocks to Russia to brag about, and they're like, "These are fucking Earth rocks."
So what you know that you've read that you've done the math to is right, but what we read is false.
Okay.
Full stop. I'm asking.
I mean, have you done the math? Have you done it? Because at the end of the day, you motherfuckers are arguing with me and say, well, you just believe in what other people told you, and you're doing the same fucking thing.
Right, but we're not calling you a dumb fucking retard. That's the difference.
Because I'm not trying to fucking dredge up shit about irrelevant things.
I have one question.
I'm not
If we've been in space for 50 years, why don't we have a single jizz shot from orbit?
That's what I'm saying. That's what we need to do in space. Prove space is real once for all. Shoot a porn there. Then the degenerates won't question it.
Yeah, because we'd see the green screen glitching out.
How you feeling, Dusty? I was asking around, making sure that your kidney was still intact.
It's still there. I'm still a little sore, but I'm doing better than yesterday. But
good.
I just jumped off Talcott's, and then I immediately, it's like God summoned me. I clicked the thing, and I heard OG saying this like stupid stuff about like only stupid people don't think we went to the moon. Only stupid people don't believe the food pyramid.
Why do you go directly to insults? I just don't get it.
Only because you people piss me off. You make bad arguments, you use ad hominem, and then most people cry. Like you're like the only person. You're the only person that I've talked to about this shit that doesn't do ad hominem. I'm sorry that you don't fit it. But most people, when you talk about this, do it. And it's so goddamn annoying to talk to these people about it. So it's just
Austin
automatically
Murphy.
it's just automatically an annoying thing to talk about, and you just get in the fucking mood to deal with some of the stupidest fucking people on the planet.
Rocky.
So let me ask you a question. Rocky's like, I could fucking watch that man for hours. Now he should be put talking on a YouTube channel and let people watch him for hours. I swear to God, that channel will be a success. God damn it! Like, let him just talk to the camera and do his.
And I don't know where the fuck y'all got the moon rocks who sent the Russians were fake. But okay.
Ay Dios mío. Ay Dios mío.
They at least came from Antarctica. That's why we sent the Germans to Antarctica to go pick up moon rocks,
New
right?
Swabbyland shout out.
So let me ask you a question. Has anything that we've been told no, that was no, it's not real, don't believe your eyes, that's not real, you're going crazy, you're a conspiracy theorist, have any of those things been now proven true or even been admitted to be true? I'm waiting. G, are you disengaged?
I'm not participating. Yeah, I'm not participating in this stupidity.
Oh.
I win, you lose this game.
No, I'm just not engaging with the stupidity.
Boom.
Because you lost.
Okay.
Take your WRLM book of RLW. Book of RLW.
W's in the chat, RLM.
The government. Oh my God, the government and people lie. This is why I call you people stupid.
So your logic is always gonna fail, bro, because you just said it yourself. The government lies. So, like, really?
Yes. So the
fact that you give so much pushback when time and time again we've been proven that they fucking lie, then you can't say for a fact, we went to the moon. The only thing you can say for a fact is you woke up this morning, you took a breath, you took a shit, hopefully you washed your ass, and maybe you fucked. That's it.
He didn't. He did not.
Well, I said maybe.
Well, right hand, left hand's low.
All right, Flo, I'm not in the mood for you. Fuck off today.
Oh,
go be a nigger.
Whoa.
Like, I'm literally trying to be in a good mood.
And we're literally just trying to have an argument. I mean, like a conversation.
Yeah, you're trying to argue with me. Yes, exactly. It's almost
you're
like
you're the one who. No, it's not, bro. You're on a defense for no reason. Literally, I was trying to have a semi casual debate with you, and you just don't want to engage. And you said we're dumb, stupid, fucking idiots. I mean, gets boring being correct about stuff you really wish wasn't a thing. P Flesh, I was called crazy my whole life because very, very curious. From a very young age, I just knew I felt something was not right. You know what I'm saying? I'm would love to look up in the sky and see the pretty clouds. And then all of a sudden, my pretty sky is streaked with TikTok boards. And I'm like, what in the actual fuck? I think that's probably when it, one of my earliest memories of saying, this isn't right? And back then, it was gaslit constantly. Oh, Rebecca, you're so crazy. Go outside and touch grass. None of that is real, right? And so finally,
why do you have to question everything, even shit that's irrelevant?
But why can't I? What's the problem?
You can do what you want to do, but it's irrelevant. The shit, again, the conspiracy theories that y'all choose to fucking question are the dumbest shit on the face of the planet and the most irrelevant shit. Nobody asks the questions that actually matter. It's always the dumbest shit. Like Dennison said in chat. But the governments that fucking said the moon rocks were fake, they told the truth because it fits your narrative.
But
and then all people want to do is be contrarian and play in your fucking face because it's a joke.
No.
That's all. That's literally all Flo does when these topics come up.
Well,
and then you want to sit here and play the same game. Yes, the fuck it is. You just did it. The fuck? You just did it.
You know what, OG? I wish you luck.
It's crazy.
I wish.
Bye. It's fucking crazy. It makes no sense. The shit makes no sense to me. Absolutely none. I mean, people can be haters and they can be angry. It is what it is. Like I'm trying to have fun and be nice and have a good fucking time. It's not my problem, not my issue. I don't give a fuck about certain topics. But if we're gonna talk about them, don't expect people to just fucking like. Don't expect me to just sit there and be like, "Oh, it's okay. It's okay to be that way. It's okay to make say stupid things." Like fuck off. Am I wrong here, or am I just overreacting?
That might have been a little over the top.
It is what it is.
Maybe.
Well, it is what it is. If people want to get upset, that's fine. But it's okay to troll. It's okay to troll me every day, all day, and say funny shit to me, fuck with me, and I get annoyed, and it's a big fucking problem. Okay. If that's how it's going to be, that's just how it's going to have to be.
I really don't see the problem.
I don't either. I just see people getting angry and upset.
What'd you do now, Sasquatch?
Sasquatch didn't do anything wrong.
I just walked into it. I have no idea.
Dusty, I don't care what you say on this topic. Like, you can be mad at me. I don't care. Like, again, you troll the fuck out of me and joke around and mess around, and I'm just fucking sick of it right now. Being wrong is fine. No, nothing really happened, Nate. I'm just fucking tired of certain topics and tired of certain behaviors. Welcome, Ahimsa. How are you? Okay, Dusty, whatever you say. What's up, Cleaner?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right.
Did you just kick Dusty over the moon landing?
No, I kicked him over being a cunt and a smart ass.
Well, but you can be one too. That's why I like you both.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. If people can't say they want a serious conversation and then be cunts and then get mad. Like,
what
Jesus
do you want a
fucking
serious
Christ.
Conversation about?
I'm not the one that said I wanted a serious conversation. Like, the fuck?
Okay. That
Like,
makes
Jesus
sense, I
Christ.
suppose. Yeah, it's not serious here.
Like, the fuck?
It's not supposed to be serious here.
Nobody said respect their safe space, Flo.
I just assume that, like, if a space that I'm entering is hosted by a man, it's a man's space, and if it's hosted by a woman, it's a woman's space. And if there's like a man in a woman's space, you should be more polite. If there's a woman in a man's space, she should understand there's going to be gruffness at times and be able to not hold a grudge. It's pre-required of the two different types of areas we go into.
Where did RLM go?
She got mad at me and left.
Oh shit, you're pissing off everybody today. This is epic.
Yeah, I don't care. I will burn every bridge to light my fucking way. Fuck it. If people are gonna be that sensitive and then accuse me of being sensitive and call me a bitch, it is what it is. Like, and Flo, you have a lot of goddamn nerve to call somebody a bitch, bruh. You boot me off your panel all the time. All the time. Fuck you. I'm glad your ass came back. You boot me off your panel all the time.
I've never booted you off my panel. I booted Katie off my panel one time trying to take a shot at you. But it wasn't because I brought up a stupid topic and then I got mad when I was wrong about it.
Yes, you did. Every time we talk about religion, you do it. I'm more upset. I'm not even mad at Rebecca. I'm more angry with you.
Can you give me a Joe Cool grrr?
Like,
I thought you didn't care about it. You've said it a bunch of times. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care.
I care. I care that I pissed Rebecca off. I don't care about the fucking topic that much. If we're going to argue and debate
you pissed everybody off about the topic.
I pissed you and Rebecca off because, and I pissed y'all off for different reasons.
No, you pissed us off for the same reason.
No,
well, all this pissing off. Does anyone have space?
She feels disrespected.
Do you guys have space diapers? With all the pissing you're doing?
Yes.
Space
Welcome, Vibe and Ashtray.
Hashtag! Hey, Dusty!
Orthodox doesn't care about the topic. Just agree with him, and he won't kick you.
Nigga, I didn't kick Rebecca or anybody. I only kicked you. And you've literally kicked me for not agreeing
And you're
with you.
not anybody.
I swear to God.
You know, maybe you and Sarah need to take a break from YouTube. You getting sand in your vaginas.
Nigga, you do the same shit. You're the one that overreacted over the Sarah shit. You calm down. Just because it's profitable when you act like an ass baby doesn't mean anybody else shouldn't act like an ass baby.
Maybe you should figure out how to make it profitable and not just be an ass baby.
It has been profitable for me.
Today?
Yeah, I made money. Not much, but I make money.
Mm-hmm.
Any dime is a win.
Mm-hmm.
I also haven't been grifting. I just like to chill and talk.
You're not chilling either.
Donate.
I've not the past 2 days. I haven't been chill, but hey,
why not?
Maybe you should start smoking cigarettes again, so you're not such a big baby bitch.
Maybe you shouldn't be just maybe you shouldn't just be a bitch. Have you tried that?
I'm not supposed to be having this much fun, am I? This ain't right. There's something wrong with this.
This is funny. I'm enjoying it.
No, you are supposed to be having this much fun because it is the super happy fun time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I read.
Yeah. This is super happy fun time, guys.
Well, when OG tells me he doesn't care, I treat him like he's not lying, and so I'll just operate accordingly. He doesn't care.
Do you want him to care?
Yes, he wants to pick at a nerve.
I like that he doesn't care because it gives me more latitude to do what I want, and he'll take it.
Look, just because I'm God's favorite, all right, and when I start with people, I get shut down.
Okay, speakeasy.
That's low.
That's fucked up.
He's just regressed into being speakeasy. That's his tagline.
I literally said it because of that, Dusty. Calm down.
All right, Lucifer.
Excuse me.
It's not my fault. You got to take every bait. All right.
You guys. You have to realize I'm the ultimate virtual signaler, which means I am God's favorite.
Vibe. It's about me and OG right now. It's not about you, Vibe.
It's not even about me and you, nigga. Like the fuck.
It's about me prancing around because you don't care. Prance, 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 prance.
Nigga, I hope you wake up tomorrow and your fucking kidney explodes. I swear to God. Like, I'm glad. I was so happy when you was like,
It won't. I'm drinking lemon water. It's already better.
Lemon water?
Try rum.
Yeah. I think I have a kidney stone.
Do you feel kind of like somebody rammed an ice pick in your back and stirred it around for a little while and then it feels fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Later it's gonna feel like somebody stuck an ice pick in your pee hole.
Well, I mean, if you're actually drinking lemon water, that's probably why.
I thought it was good for it.
Wait, what's women water?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It is water with lemons in it.
I don't know why all these medical professionals are such doom scrollers.
I don't know.
D's down there, fucking Spin yesterday was like, maybe they're gonna remove your gallbladder. Fuck off, Spin. They're not removing my gallbladder. Fuck off, D. I'll be fine. My dick is big. It can handle a fucking kidney stone.
Hey, you want to know a trick that'll help you keep that shit
You
clean?
say that.
It's fucking worked for me.
Sir, Alexander the Great failed to invade India because of a kidney stone.
I want to hear Cleaner's trick.
I used to get them real bad. I think one of the shots they gave me in the military fucked me up because I started getting them like a year or two after that shot, and I used to get them real bad. But I'd say it's been almost 14 years now, I haven't gotten one. And what I do is for 24 hours solid, like a whole fucking day, I will drink no fluids but water just for 1 day a month. And it cleans it all out. Yeah, I'm not even fucking joking, dude. 1 day a month, drink nothing but water. Do it every month. It'll clean your fucking kidneys back out.
Okay, what time is it now? I'm starting now.
Go for it.
Apple cider vinegar works really good too.
Yeah, I've heard. Well, that's for whenever you've got like a different kind of buildup that's already there.
No,
But if you're
shut
just-
up! Shut up!
Oh,
shut
sorry,
up!
go ahead.
Shut up. Everybody, shut up! I am sorry. I'm sorry. I should not have called you stupid. I apologize.
Look at him backpedal.
Heart back.
You goddamn right. She is nice and has helped me the fuck
She
out. And
is.
fucking,
She's
and
awesome.
literally,
So before
literally
you
won
give
me drugs.
too much credit, I'm gonna say one word: Latina, and then I'm gonna follow it with witchcraft. Fuck around and find out, brother.
I thought your
Fuck
word
around
was.
and find out.
I thought the word was going to be bitch.
No, I see. I don't call people out of their name.
Hey, Rebecca,
It's
you gotta
lowbrow.
understand. This is why.
Yeah.
This is why.
I'll
I
butt break
focus
you
him.
another way, but I'm not gonna call you a bitch. It's a waste of language and energy. I'm gonna use
got
my
an
language. I'm gonna use it with real intent. I'm gonna put a spell on it.
RLM, I've got an extra bitch laying around for you to use.
I don't know if she's like. I'm not sure if she's hitting on the guy she's talking to or like trying to cut him down. I
She's
don't know which way it's
threatening
supposed to go.
the
in.
guy she's talking to. Is what she's doing.
A little bit of column A, a little bit
Shit
of
she said.
a little bit of column A, a little bit of column
I mean,
B.
it's where however he wants to take it. He knows.
Right. I was just saying, like some guys are into some of the couple, like two first sentences you said.
Well,
Just
then it's a
saying.
twofer. It's a twofer, babe. I'm just saying, Fafo. That's all.
Fair enough.
Some of your drinks around that woman.
All right, I'm not
Like
eating
a
any
pig.
food. I'm not eating any
What's up,
food until 6:40 tomorrow.
Are you,
God
are you
damn,
actually
you
going to
guys!
the hospital and being fucking smart?
No, you
or
can
are
eat.
gonna-
You
fucking-
can
Wait,
eat
I
food.
thought you said you.
Water.
Oh, you mean you just? Oh, I can eat.
Yeah, you can eat whatever you want, but the only fluid you drink is water. Don't
Is
drink
water.
like pickle juice. Don't drink veggie juice. None of that shit. Like if you're eating vegetables and there's juice, don't drink that shit. Just whatever's in the food is fine.
Water.
Nothing but water for a whole day.
I got.
Hot sauce, pepper,
It'll-
and
it'll help
applesauce
clean it out.
vinegar. You want to
If
drink a
you're already
lot of that.
Damn.
if you already have kidney stones, yeah, like Allwine was saying, go for like vinegar or something like that. White vinegar or something like that. You can drink some in a cup of water.
Apple cider.
Apple cider.
Just drink it.
Yeah.
You got to put cayenne pepper in
cranberry
there to
juice.
make it work, though. Flow as much as you can handle.
Yeah, cranberry
D7
juice.
Might as well give birth through your penis. That's exactly what they compare
That's
it
what
to.
I've heard. It's like
If you're giving birth to a sea urchin,
I'm gonna have to hold D's head underwater for a long time.
like giving birth to sand spurs, like trying to pass freaking porcupines, man.
Bro, you live on Kidney Stone Mountain. You have these like every day.
What's your point?
My point
Oh my
is,
God,
my point
this
is, if you can do it every day, I can do it once in 40 years.
All right.
This is your first? This is your
Listen, kidney
first?
stones are
Yes.
no fucking.
Okay.
They
Aw.
hurt so bad.
But here's the thing.
Everybody
How much,
remembers.
how much
right?
are you gonna pay? How much are you gonna pay him to live stream his ER visit?
Here's the thing about a kidney stone. There's never just one.
Yeah.
No, there's always at least 2 to 3. There's
That
never
sucks.
just one, but you always
You're
remember your first.
sadistic.
Yes, sir.
That's what I was gonna
I-
say. Yeah.
I had
Kidney
one
stone
literally
shower.
whenever I was working in Ohio.
I'm gonna poop out my kidney stone. You watch.
No thanks. No thanks.
I'm not sure that's how that
Are you
works.
gonna name it?
I was about to say.
I'm gonna name it Orthodox guy. I'm gonna name it
He's just gonna
OG.
say kidney stones aren't real. He's just gonna say kidney stones aren't real.
Name him Spike.
Conspiracy.
The bitch of it is, here's the bitch of it. He could say kidney stones aren't real and it might not pass and might not hurt him again. It's possible.
Dude, I remember I had one that
You gotta
was
get
so
that
damn
ultrasonic thing going on.
Like, here's the
you know,
problem with that there, bro. You know, once you break them up, you got to pass them.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like,
They're smaller pieces.
They are, yes. You're not wrong.
You get to
But there's still
suffer more,
pieces and a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I think my issue is that you know who doesn't get kidney stones? Tweakers.
I haven't.
I think that when I stopped doing meth and started eating all hella food, and then I've spent the last like month going to Worlds of Fun and going on roller coasters, and it jiggles my fucking fat around and dislodges kidney stones. Plus,
now you're blaming your fat.
Yeah, what's the moral of this story?
Wow.
Plus,
I'm fat as fuck and never had a kidney stone.
Roller coasters could do that.
When's the last time you've
Yes.
been on a roller coaster?
Last February, actually.
Been a long time for me.
He's gonna say there's studies related to a roller coaster.
I'm just
That would be a
looking for
hilarious
a
damn study.
Could you imagine?
Imagine being the guy at the end when people come off the roller coaster. Excuse me, sir.
Right.
Did you experience a kidney stone problem?
Sensation in your
Normally,
side or-
when things go wrong, I blame Katie or Sasquatch. So
sounds about right.
You're in a tough pickle there, pal.
I want to raise.
I mean, yeah. Like you can't go wrong there. Blame the mythical figure or the woman.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
because it
Tried and
is
true.
normally one of them moved my shit around.
I'm dead.
I feel so
Well, something moved your shit
validated.
around, that's for sure.
Fred, how'd that Trump meeting go with the Chinese? Yeah, last I heard you were like, he's in a great position. He's gonna do that. How'd it go? What do you think? How'd he do? Grid.
Oh, you're asking me? I'm sorry, I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, last I
I
saw
wasn't really
you were
paying
saying,
attention.
Trump's in a great position.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Last I saw you, I was trolling you from your chat. You were saying Trump is in a great negotiating position.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna kill it? I said he's gonna ask them for help with the opening the strait. They're gonna tell him and fuck him over like they always do. How'd he do?
I think he's doing pretty good. How do you think he's doing?
Wow, just flip it on me. He's doing pretty good. Well, even he's whining and bitching.
Well, you
about
asked the
it.
question. I assume you have the answer.
No, I have my opinion, not yours.
Right. And I want to hear your opinion.
I can't give you yours. I wanted yours first. Give me the
I
honor.
just gave you my opinion.
He's doing okay.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. I think the fact that Xi stood up in front of everybody and said, "This man's making America great again," I think that's cool. I've never seen that done anywhere.
Wow, have we lowered
in
our
history? We've never had a
expectations?
Chinese leader actually say that our leader was doing a good job.
I
You
didn't
understand?
know
That's
when you was
that's
up there.
unprecedented. That's what we call historic.
You mean
That
when you
should
was
be-
up there boasting, what you was
Oh,
expecting
God.
him to say? He's doing a good
That should
job.
be a-
You didn't really expect any real progress. You just
That
wanted
should be a
pat on the
fucking
back.
warning sign.
The warning sign when okay.
He fucks over Trump all the
gaslight?
time.
Yeah, no. Flo's right. If a foreign power that's like belligerent is like, yes, your leader is doing great, wonderful.
Hold on.
Wonderful.
But China's not belligerent, and we're about to fuck them over hardcore, and they need stuff from us.
Sure they are. They're selling weapons to our fucking enemies and shit.
Yeah.
Taiwan
We sell
or some
weapons to
shit.
their enemies. That's not a fuck over.
We sell weapons to our enemies, Joe.
We sell weapons to anybody with a fucking credit card,
We would agree, but to say they're not
except
fucking
Joe
us
Cool.
over.
Joe Cool, he doesn't get any.
And Flo.
I mean, I don't even get it. Like I don't even get why people are really just like talking so much trash about Trump. I mean, what was our other option? Kamala Harris? I mean,
Yeah, the one who
Trump
is
could
not
sit
in
in
the Epstein file
do
38,000
damn
times.
thing for
That
4
one.
years, and we would be in a better state.
Hold
than
on.
Harris
Wait,
was.
hold on. You just said Trump is in the Epstein files 38,000 times.
Him, his wife, and his property mentioned 38,000 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's he mentioned by 38,000 times?
Well, I said him, his house, and his property, and his wife.
I'm just curious. Who's he mentioned by 38,000?
He himself is mentioned by a lot of accusers.
Yeah, he's mentioned by the FBI, where they ask people questions about him because they were investigating. Instead of investigating Epstein, they were actually investigating Trump as under the orders of the Biden-Obama administration and obviously the Biden administration.
What about
obviously his name is going to be in there a fucking lot if literally every time the FBI opens their damn mouth, they say, "What do you think about Trump?"
You're going to skip over the obvious, all the victims that ratted them out over the years?
You mean not one of them that's been proven accurate?
Yeah, I would agree with the FBI because they put it on there. What they do, how they investigated these accusations. Some of them was like, doing horrible shit to two chicks at the same time, beating them, all sorts of crazy shit. Their investigation was a phone call. They never got up out there.
I get it that you don't like Trump, but don't buy into the bullshit.
In the middle of my sentence, you could have waited till I was done.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Yes,
I mean, you've been interrupting too from time to time, though. So it happens.
It's fair. Hey, Joe and I interrupt each other all the time. Neither one of us is going to get our dick hurt about this.
Yeah, I'm not. I'd like to go back too. You had your chest out.
I have been fully erect for 45 minutes straight.
Yeah. This is just Tuesday, and nobody should be worried in here. You had your chest out when you was talking about all the
If you like the chaos, donate to OG.
You had your chest out talking about all the he's a great position, he's gonna do this. You hop up here and say,
okay,
he got a compliment.
We can talk about that if you actually want to talk about it.
Excuse me, that's your fucking nervousness, right? You can't hear a whole sentence. It's fucking scary to you. You had your chest out talking big shit, and now you backed it up all the way on your heels talking about, well, he got a compliment. That's a huge leap back. I wanted to say that.
No, I just started there. I asked you what your opinion was. You didn't give me one. You obviously you think that he failed. However, I'm going to say that, all the beef that we're going to sell to China, that's a fucking win. All of the machine parts we're going to sell to China, that's a fucking win. That's American jobs. That's winning for people that actually fucking matter in this country. I honestly don't give a flying fuck about 99% of the bullshit that you rattle off because they're irrelevant. But what is relevant is trade deals. What is relevant is money flowing this way into this country instead of out of this country. China is in a position where they need us more than we need them, and they fucking know it. And if you knew anything, you would fucking know it too. But you want to sit there and just hate Trump. And that's cool if that's what you want to do. And you can continue to be wrong. That's okay. That's irrelevant to me. I know what I actually can read and understand.
I haven't made any
flow sheets and shit. But I'm just telling you that
I just asked
Trump,
you what
Trump,
you thought.
Trump
I haven't even
is not only winning in China. China is losing, and they know it, and we know it, and the entire fucking world knows it.
You two need to chill out for a second so I can yell at D7 in the chat because the YouTube is censoring my comments to D7 because they're that vile. But D7, I want you to know that any bad things that ever happened to you, you deserve them.
Oh my God!
Whoa. She's awesome.
That's words.
Just give birth already.
We need holy
What's the fucking mood in Gatorade or something?
The moon is in violence. Apparently, Sass. The moon is in violence.
Yes, it's very violent.
God.
All I'm saying is, Flo is setting up the orbital Ike beacon.
D7.
The orbital Ike beacon is being lit.
However, I can't Ike me from my own channel. Actually, maybe he could, but he'd have to do better than $500. He'd have to do better than $500.
Hey, speaking of stuff like that, I was hoping that you would have put that Snafu character on your bounty in the jail list, bounty list, but you did not.
I did not. I don't add. People cannot. There's only one person in history that's been bought onto the bounty list, and that was you didn't send $500. $500.
Period. I'm guessing he should have.
So my rule
you
is
got donuts from him.
I don't sell bounty spots.
I got you. That's fair.
Right.
That's fair enough. It's fair.
Snafu donated $10 whole the other night to Dusty. That was
Holy,
insane.
Stop the world.
It was crazy.
See, y'all been too hard on the man.
No, it's the donos he generates, though.
I actually did not even realize that Himza was on the panel. I'm sorry. I'm doing other stuff. I'm really not looking at my screen. I didn't even realize that Himza was. I'm so sorry. Welcome everybody
That's
to the OG show where this guests don't even pay attention to each other.
But you can pay OG.
We pay OG. That's right. That's right.
It's a sewing circle.
And
We
I want
discuss
everyone to
species
admire
all
the
day.
restraint that I have in not banning that jackass Just Another Canadian, also known as the Panelverse, who deserves to be banned from every fucking channel on YouTube. By the way, Flo, apparently,
Red, I would sell you.
has-
I would sell a spot. I would put him on the inmate roster for $100 just for future reference.
By the way, Flo, apparently YouTube has really tightened up their AI content like monitoring, because I just typed like "fuck you" the other night and it wouldn't come through the chat.
Yep.
Like what the hell? And I can't even curse people out in the chat. I have to get creative.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been got creative. FCK, FKN.
Yeah.
Been got creative.
My favorite is FVCK.
Yeah.
Nika.
It's learning though. If you use them too many times, it'll get it and it'll start blocking it.
Yep.
Fucking AI.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
for the love
learning.
of Christ.
Dude, it's crazy because there's some words that you wouldn't even think were like TOS, and it will not let you send a chat through in chat.
Burn.
Like small hats and
I was sitting here
ovens.
fucking with
They
words
won't
for
let
an
me put
hour.
it in chat. Small hats and ovens. If you put them in the same sentence, they don't let you.
Yeah.
Burn is a word that they would not let me do yesterday.
That's
What?
crazy.
There was another one that I typed out the other day and it wouldn't let me do it. It was like I had to like redo the whole thing. I forget what it was, but it was like honestly, it was pretty tame. So I don't know.
I mean, I think by the end of all this TOS bullshit, we're gonna have like a code language that we all speak with no normal words at all.
It's called doublespeak. I do believe Orwell covered that once before.
Yeah, I already say "coof" in real life when I'm talking about the vid.
It's
You know what
gonna
I
be the
say?
opposite.
You know what? Ubiquitous.
Isn't that a real word?
I don't even know what that
No,
means.
Sound like
LGBTQ,
ubiquitous. Oh,
LGBTQ.
ubiquitous.
Oh, you know, there are people that are making up words too. Because I had this student in one of my shooting classes, and her name was ABCDE, and they pronounced it Absidy.
Totally let Crab curse in the chat.
Yeah,
It's racist. It's
It's
definitely
racist,
racist.
yeah.
The chat.
He's got that Australian privilege too, so it's that.
Oh, I know most people get crabs, but
I
in
don't
this
have
case,
automatic
crab's going to get
automatic.
Sasquatched.
He's a protected class.
Yeah,
though.
class. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
it's also where you say it too, because certain words you're not allowed to say in certain people's areas.
Like which word?
Most of them.
Do you mean
Anything-
outside the U.S.? You don't mean that it's
anything-
different states.
Anything that a limp dick, limp-wristed fuck would take offensively.
Ugh.
Hey, so Flow State, have you heard about the new 4473s that are launching? You really got to get into your local courthouse and get your rights restored, pal. Because they
right.
went from like 20 pages down to like 4, and a lot of the misleading questions are gone now.
I didn't hear anything about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The 4473 is the form you fill out when you buy a firearm from a gun store.
Mm.
It performs your NICS check, but it
Well-
had a bunch of misleading questions that and basically questions to entrap you.
The question on that form that I always fail is name. What is your name?
Yeah, that's
a hard one, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I? That's a question right there. I'm in a good fucking mood tonight. Joe Cool, you got me on the right night, buddy. I flew like 3 hours. I've been in the air like 3 hours today. I flew my plane all over the fucking place. I'm just like you can't fuck with me today, Joe Cool.
You got the no one that was last time I talked to you was like ordered it or something, having it delivered, or I don't know, just put it in the garage or something. Is that the plane?
Yeah. I had the last update that you probably heard on my airplane was it got delivered, and I don't have a hanger for it. I really want one, but there aren't any available anywhere near me. So it's
Grit, I love you, but I notice we're up here alone. I'd rather yell at you and give you shit until fucking they take the show back over. Sorry.
That's all right. I mean,
yes.
we can try that. But yeah, so the whole Trump thing, man, I think you need to let go, man. I think you're carrying too much hate, bro. You're carrying too much hate.
You haven't heard me say a word yet, right? I asked you one question, and all of this has been what followed. Who does this speak to, me or you? Right? You haven't asked my opinion on a thing.
I did ask your opinion twice.
I'm sorry,
and you did not give it to me.
You're right, because you hadn't answered my question. I was being stubborn, waiting for you to answer mine first. I thought that was a respectful way to go. But you're not
going to push
wrong.
you if you don't want to offer your opinion. That's fine.
Hey, I know I'm down. I'm just saying you hadn't offered and you made some assumptions. Many of them are right. I can't stand that clown. I think he's just as bad as everybody fucking else who you expect to be.
Well, you hate politicians in general, right?
Yes.
You
that high.
Anybody that decides to be a politician immediately.
No. When you get up that high. When you get up that high, you know all the dirt and you've done nothing to stop it. You're a piece of shit. And I happen to know they're biting at Trump, and their kids follow the same shit with the Burisma shit and I forgot the name of the other one. They did the exact same shit over there in the Ukraine. Is disgusting.
Yeah, Burisma was bad, I think.
Yeah. And a bunch of more shit, man. But you know, the shit that amazed me about the Trump motherfuckers is the way they are able to look the other way when Biden fucking sniffed hair. It was a massive deal. And this shit with Trump, you cats can overlook.
That's true. I did an entire music video of Biden sniffing hair that got taken down.
If there was any actual proof of wrongdoing, I would be right there with you, but there just isn't.
You haven't? Have you read the accusations
So,
against
Joe,
Bill?
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Please.
Of course.
And I think I've asked you this before, but is it true or not true that every 3-letter agency on earth tried to deplatform Trump and failed?
Absolutely. I don't know if we've talked about it, but I've certainly talked about it extensively. When they got it, it was worse though. When Democrats got in office, they put in that lady information czar, cut all of the, not just Trump, cut all the Republicans off of social media. They come to a new one, they cut them off of that. It was disgusting. So yes, they did that.
Okay, so if every 3-letter agency in the universe has done a complete workup on this man to attempt to keep him from being elected,
for years,
what could he possibly be guilty of that we don't know about?
Well, you wouldn't have to take my opinion for nothing. You guys are smart, man. Go look at the accusations. I suggest you look at this.
I don't look at accusations. I look at what can be proved.
Well, these are the FBI files. This is what you want to look at. Fucking email, go to the FBI files. They put who called in, what the accusation was, and what they did about it.
Yes.
They go back about.
Great.
Go ahead.
I love this. I love this. Are you willing to have a conversation, an honest one right now about that?
I thought we were.
I mean, I never know with you, Joe. Sometimes you get a little weird.
I don't lie.
Make sure. I want to make sure. So here's the deal. Do you know that the one person who, and I cannot remember her pseudonym, I've got it in a thing somewhere, the one person that the FBI thought was credible, came forward under a pseudonym when the FBI got a judge to listen to the case and say, all right, yes, let's depose her. We believe her. We think there's something here. There's something real here. We think this is going to go somewhere. When they went to depose her, where she would have to make her statements on the record, where she would then be liable for perjury and falsification of documents and all these other things, she fucking disappeared.
That would impress me if it wasn't such numerous allegations against them. No, I'm not sure.
Well, okay, now you're pivoting. No. You said you wanted. You said this is the case. You said this is the case about this woman who came forward to the FBI.
No,
the FBI investigated it, and they did. You're right. That's the one case, by the way. There are no more.
What I was talking about, but you know,
well, what case you're talking about? This is the only case that the FBI has.
You'd have had a better chance at understanding me if you'd have let me finish the sentence.
I'm understanding you. I'm asking you to pick one case and
fuck your proofs, nigga. I'll
it.
give mine. You're not a flat earther. I don't have to fucking do what you say. I'll have up.
I'm not a flat earther, but you seem like you're pivoting an awful lot.
If you can't put gravity in a basketball, I won't believe you. You don't get to set all of that bullshit what you want, right? That's how you stay in your comfort zone. Listen to what I'm telling you.
I'm not doing any of that. you saying that I'm doing something I'm not doing doesn't make it true. The reality is you keep pivoting. You say, this is what I'm pointing to.
Now.
Stop. You point to something and you say, this is what it is, motherfucker. Look at this. This is what it is. And I say, yeah, let's look at that. And this is the truth behind that. And you go, oh, well, what about all of this other stuff? And I say, wait a minute. We agreed to talk about the one. And you want to pivot from
when
that.
I said, this is what I'm talking about, you didn't let me finish. You
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought you were finished.
No, I was nowhere.
I think everybody else thought you were through too, but I'm sorry.
Well, then you all wrong then. I was talking about all of the accusations in the FBI file that have Trump are highlighted in like yellow highlight marker or something. Those are the ones you want to focus on. Those accusations go about 15 years or something, and they are all similar. It is the ones where they talk about him having the girls over to the house and judging them and all of that weird shit. Those the FBI also lists their responses,
and they've all been debunked. All of them by the FBI, by the people you're saying. The reason that they were highlighted is because they investigated them and they found nothing there.
Well, they put what happened in there. We don't have to take your word for it. What they said was,
go look. I'll wait. Go ahead and go find me where the FBI said this man committed a crime. Go ahead. I'll wait.
I don't know what you're looking for. I think you're trying to do that thing where you want your specific shit again.
You just made a statement that the FBI investigated and therefore it's true. And I'm saying go find where they said that. Go find where they said that. They didn't say it was true. They said they found nothing credible. That's why they never prosecuted him.
Was what they said. You cut me off again. I was about to tell you.
I did not.
What the FBI says.
You finished. You stopped. And I picked up. I let you finish. Don't say you didn't finish.
I did not finish. I didn't try to let you finish this time.
Right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It says that the FBI files, it just doesn't have the complaint. It has their responses, what their responses were. And to these innumerable complaints, many of them were, we called, didn't get an answer. That's it. That 3 fucking words or whatever. We called twice, no response. Left a voicemail, no response. Too heavy accusations. There's endless shit like that, pages of shit like that, which they're getting in trouble for right now. All right, now I'm done.
You're done. You're not going to interrupt me and say that you weren't done again.
I'm absolutely going to interrupt you because
okay, all right. I just want to make sure. All right. So again, there's nothing credible there. If there was anything credible there, by the way, I think the point that Squatch was making is the best point that has been made all night is this motherfucker has been investigated by every agency on the damn planet. If anybody had anything on him, his balls would be tacked to the wall right now.
That's just
period.
Weird.
Facts.
That's just like the government would invest in themselves and find themselves not guilty.
He wasn't even president when he was being investigated, Joe. He had no power. He had no defenses. He couldn't order shit, and they couldn't find anything. They spent 4 years after he was elected trying to investigate him, and another 4 years while Biden was in office, and they had full control and could investigate anybody. And you know what they found? Nothing.
I'm not sure they looked. We know now.
We know that they looked. They was on the news every fucking night.
Give me 2 words and hop in, and then tell me what I was about to say. Right?
Okay.
We know now through the Senate hearings that they just had when they got up and say what you said. We've investigated everything. Anybody who ever called us, we got off our ass and did. And we know the dude said, nigga, y'all didn't even do shit but return phone calls. You didn't even leave the office. And in fact, I brought a bunch of motherfuckers in here, victims. How many of you motherfuckers did the FBI contact? None. How many of y'all tried to contact them? Every one of them stood up. FBI, he said, take their names now. Are you willing? No. They did not contact these niggas. I say they show a pattern of not investigating, and that's what the files will show. Don't take my word for shit. They did phone calls when motherfuckers said that horrible things were going on, repeatedly, same shit, and they would just make a phone call.
So I just got a quick question, Joe. Yeah. Do you think we would have been better off electing Kamala?
No, I prefer the fire and fury. If I'm going to have a clown show, I want fucking SEALs on fire. I want Trump blowing shit up and doing crazy shit. I want to jump up here and see niggas in their cognitive dissonance. This is fun to me. I would not change a damn thing. No.
Thank you.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm going to tell you that prior to being elected, there was nobody ever had anything really bad to say about Trump, not even his ex-wife. And after he was elected, matter of fact, all these people were his fucking friends until he decided to run for office.
Before, when he was president.
All those people were his friends.
We thought he was cool.
Hold on. Sorry, I got a phone call, man. Argue with somebody else for a couple.
No, I'm about to agree with you on this one. Me and my brother, we thought we were fans. My brother was into the voting shit. He said he was going to vote for him. I don't know if he did or not. And I watched him, and the first thing that he did was, he did, besides the crazy shit, I don't want to inflame nobody. We'll skip over the obvious shit he did. But then the first time he met the Democrats, I thought that shit was interesting. That's when he did the shithole country bullshit. And God dog it, that's the high shit. I lost the first thing that he did. Oh, the FBI had needed a new building. They had agreed. They went through all the paperwork to get built, and everything was okay. And Trump casually is like, "Hey, I heard we sold the building. Yeah, we got $30 million. It's great. We're gonna put up a hotel up there." He's like, "Wait, who'd you sell it to?"
Sorry, I'm back.
So.
We're not still talking about Trump, are we?
If you'd been quiet, you'd know. And he says, he said,
"Oh
wait a minute,
my
who'd
gosh,
you sell
not
it to?"
Trump.
He said, "You sold it to you sold it to a guy who's going to put up a hotel," and he says, "Yes." And he tells them, "No, he reversed the deal because he had a hotel nearby that it would be in competition with." That was the first little thing that perked my ears about that dude.
Hey, Dusty, when you were talking earlier, I thought you were saying women water, like WOMEN water. And I was like, what the hell is women water?
That's why I
Okay, I thought
clarified.
the same thing. I was like, what is women water? So lemon water.
And you
Got
guys
it, yeah.
talk about my hearing.
Oh, no one talks about
You're
anything
just
but your
old.
dick, Chuck.
Hey, don't Chuck, what's up here?
Donna, it's not a cracked rib. It's lower than my ribs. My ribs don't hurt. I don't, if you had a cracked rib, you'd have like an impact and bruising or something.
Just a starfish.
Just
The booty
star.
hole? I'm kidding. I've heard it called.
Booty hole is fine.
In case anyone's kidding.
But you know what? When Katie gets home, I'm going to have her check it anyways, just for fun.
Yeah.
Well, you do got the book on it, so.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the name of that thing was. Yeah. What's the name of that book, Flo?
Hold on.
I
actually happen to have it right here beside me.
Serious, it's a big ass book.
It's called Animancy, a treatise on the reading of the folds and wrinkles of the anus.
What the fuck is wrong with this man?
Great. I'm not educated.
He showed it on air one time. There's a picture on the front. Yeah, there you go.
This
Rebecca,
Kinda looks like
yeah.
a glazed donut.
You gotta lift it up higher. Lift the anus up higher. There you go. And
Who
your hands
wrote
over
the
high.
book?
Yeah.
Was it a doctor, a professor?
Who wrote the book on assholes? I'd like to know.
It's on politics. It's a political book.
I can't.
Look, if we can have palm reading.
Well, I was just disturbed that he bought it in the first place.
Did you buy it in person or online?
Why did you want to give it to him, Chuck?
You coward!
Look, chapter 6. Work and money in the folds of the anus.
Look at
I don't know why you're laughing at him. So this is just like the shit you do with
infidelities,
Mercury. Same shit.
Infidelities and hidden secrets, warning signs and textures.
I guarantee you it's more accurate than that Cosmo shit that Gabe and Hims will be doing.
What your
Shut up,
folds
Joe.
say about your current relationship.
What? There's
Yes.
no way. There's no way. AI in the book.
My third fold has 2 bends in it.
Longevity written into the anus. How much time do you have left?
We're gonna need screenshots.
Are you
to
wait? Are you
investigate these
serious? I thought
claims.
that was like a medical book, not astrology for the asshole.
He's literally
That's
reading.
crazy.
Astrology, that's the word I was trying to find. I wasn't even close.
No,
in my head.
if anybody wants readings, it's free for females, and it's like $50,000. Like $50,000 for men.
I just feel really sorry for you. I'm like 20 years older than you, and these are things that I'm not worrying about.
God damn, that would 85. Ooh-wee.
Speaking of money, have you gotten any donos, OG?
Using crystals and candles to enhance readings.
I'm trying.
Candles. Whoa. That's a dangerous
Candles on
territory.
your
You put the
anus?
candle.
That's disturbing.
Coward.
Coward.
Anal scars, traces of spiritual trauma.
Holy shit.
That wasn't spiritual,
trauma.
brother.
You better get that checked in, Jack.
That's funny.
That's a little more than a ghost story, brother.
The illuminated anus connecting with the beyond. Where's Talcott?
Fuck.
Yep.
I know, right?
See,
That
you
would
heard
be
it here
perfect.
first. Flo wants to read Talcott's
No,
anus, folks.
I don't know what concerns me more: the fact that someone wrote it, or the fact that you have
D7,
it.
that's funny.
And how did you come across
Not
that
only do I
book?
have it, the minute I found it, I immediately spent money for it. Immediately.
I mean,
It's working for the
How much
conversation,
was the
can't lie.
book?
Hold on. I can want to imagine this conversation. Honey, there's a book about assholes
How much-
over here. You should probably get it.
How much did you pay for
No
that
question
ass?
of how much it was. Just go
Yeah.
get it.
How much you paid for that ass?
I don't remember what I paid. It's $12.80 now.
he looked it
That's
up.
cheap.
He knows what
Oh my God! There's a book called Scrotomancy.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Fancy.
Katie,
Gotta get Katie.
Bring me the debit
Reading-
card.
Scrotomancy, reading the past and future and the testicles. Add the card.
Astrology.
I am dead.
for your nuts.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I need. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna grip for this on my show. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna buy it.
You should grip
Now
for
you-
naming your stone once it passes.
Now you know why Flo was named Degenerate of the Year.
Estimated
Yes.
delivery May 18th. All right, I've ordered Scrotomancy.
The book alone,
Oh,
and
I
that
was
right
hoping
there will
that's
put
what
your
There
attention
there
on
is a
next year.
Dickology book too, Flo.
Well, that's their gate,
Dickology?
Chuck. That's their gate.
Dickology.
Do you have
How do
it?
you know? Wait, how do you know about Dickology, Chuck?
Yeah,
Because
that's
mine's
why
so
I asked.
big, I needed a reference manual.
Vagina Mancy.
Here, do you want me to read?
Send
the-
me a picture. Send me a pic, Chuck.
Chuck needs this book right here.
This treatise, which remained hidden and forbidden for years, reveals the deep connection between the wrinkles and folds of the anus and the most intimate aspects of your existence. Through a meticulous and revealing approach, Zhuang Yunfi unravels how each fold and wrinkle can offer valuable clues about love, health, and personal success. With a captivating style, this book transforms what many consider trivial into a powerful tool for self-knowledge and transformation. It's not just a book, it's a path to self-understanding.
Of course.
How does one read their own asshole?
Discover how Animancy can provide you with
With a
answers
mirror.
and guide you in your daily
iPhone.
life. With practical cases and astonishing testimonies, this treatise is essential for those who seek to explore the hidden secrets within their own body and the universe around them.
Within
All,
your
all
own
I'm
body?
saying, all I'm saying is there will always be somebody who will buy into something and
Yeah.
believe it and pay for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and all I have to say is God bless all you motherfuckers.
And that person
With
is
that,
me.
I am out.
Thank you,
You
guys.
guys have a great night.
Bye bye.
How many-
Good seeing
How
ya.
many copies you want, Vibe?
I bought it on Kindle. You bought it on Kindle, didn't you? You're going to read.
Got excited.
Damn. He
Bathroom
left.
reading. Speaking of
Can you
people
put me
who
and Greg
pay
up
for
side by
anything,
side?
Yeah.
Greg's on the phone buying his
Oh, he's on the phone. Yeah.
space shuttle, as D7
Yes,
says.
yes. Next plane.
And then put it to the two of us on full screen so that we can.
Yeah, that's funny. Make it.
Is he look-
He waved. He waved.
Clip that.
He said, I got that same book.
Meme on its way.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Hey, he got that same book we got.
That's probably what he's saying.
If you pull him up big screen, I'll give you a bad lip reading.
I got you. I got you. I
Oh,
got
those
you. I
are
got you.
funny. Those are funny. Oh, that's the queen. He gave
They
the
saying
queen.
he's the queen. I'm the Fonz and something
Give the
else.
queen wave. Then it was Hang Ten.
The
Surfer
queen, the
Dude.
Fonz,
There's a
and Hang needs
presidential
to
wave.
hang.
No, he's over there
Said
using
with the
ventriloquism to keep from moving his lips while he talks.
It's like a presidential wave.
Our RLM might have the nice tone of voice right now, but your eyes still scream, "I'm gonna get you, OG."
That's what I'm saying. I just told her
Yup,
that.
yup.
I'm like, bro, she's like, I'm gonna cut it.
Why did you mention it? Yeah.
Well, she just ordered a set of knives from me.
She got
if that
the
means anything.
she got the Ginsu knife.
Yes, sir.
the Ginsu knife.
The big one.
Somewhere out there, she's got a chicken named Orthodox guy that's finna get it later.
Yep.
Arise, chicken.
Bingo.
I'm trying to figure out how to put name tags on these chickens
You don't know
that
what
have
you did? Go back, D.
you guys' names on
I
them.
didn't do anything.
Yeah. And just stay away
Are you
from
trying-
four corners. Four corners.
Are you
Stay away
trying to
from
be a
four corners.
victim?
Me? No, I'm not a victim.
No, I was talking to OG.
Oh,
Yeah. He
Yes,
was.
yes, yes.
He likes
He
it
was.
that way. Yeah.
He's a bottom.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Look, y'all can stop y'all's dreams.
Did you get a donation yet?
that was the sound for it, I think.
That was mine. No, that was me getting money spent.
God. Oh, spent. I was like,
Ban
yes.
another anus book.
This is
No,
all.
this is a
all
mystical
man.
scrotum.
Thing. Arise.
Arise,
I-
chicken.
I
Arise.
probably saw
Arise,
every
chicken,
episode
arise.
of that shit, bro.
Arise, chicken. The voodoo doctor with the chicken.
That still was good. What was that? Some force, something. That what was that? What was the name of that cartoon?
Horse?
Oh, no, one they just showed with the
One you just
milkshake,
showed.
the fries,
Oh,
the little
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. All right.
Is that the one you're always like doing an impression of?
Which one?
You always do this voice. Fuck.
I do a lot of voices. I do.
Yeah.
I do a mean Hank.
You go like
Hill.
no, but it's like a
OG's
like a-
best voice is the small hat voice for sure.
I
Did
like
not
Cool
see,
Vic's voice.
No,
He was
OG
imitating that.
best voice was when he saw Marte asshole deep.
Yeah, that's like the Jewish lady, I think.
Chuck's
yeah.
connection got
That's what
fucked
Cool
up. That's
Vic was.
crazy. Why do you keep? Oh,
That one. What's that little thing
M
you do?
Scar.
oh shit! Actually, I did get a dono. The Kofi bot didn't pull through.
Yeah, it did. You just didn't see it because you're too busy crying.
Yep.
The tears blurred your vision.
And this is Lee Fang.
Oh,
Thank you for the
Hail
Kofi.
King Dusty.
I support because I support independent disasters. I appreciate you.
Duck and cover.
Let's see. Hold on. Lee Fang sent me a list of grift of things with the grift. Donate to OG because watching the downfall should at least be interactive. Every donation brings us closer to peak internet degeneracy. Find OG stream before he starts a podcast called Alpha Grind Set. Watching is free,
Yeah.
enabling the chaos is premium.
D wasn't here. What happened was OG made a stupid comment, and then me and RLM politely
I didn't
pushed
make a
back.
stupid comment, and you didn't politely
then-
push back.
and
You
then-
you lying son of a bitch.
It's happening again.
What's up?
I will not be gaslit by you motherfuckers.
You've been gaslit as long as I've known you. It's my record. It's
You-
what I do
You're
for
not
fun. Is like
gaslighting
gaslight.
you. Talking about. Hey, by the
They're
way,
not
OG man,
gaslighting
you almost hurt my. If I had any feelings left, you would have hurt them today.
When he gave up the pointy hat and gown.
No,
But
he
yet-
said
but
that
yet
there
we
are
all
only a
come
few
back
people
for more.
he trusts, and you know that on the and they give advice to him on this in this space, and he named Rude Mud Crab and somebody else, and I was like, That motherfucker.
There was a whole list of people.
No, yeah,
Grid.
he left me out too.
That's
He left me out too. It's because Grid, don't take it personally. He's quitting smoking and he's sprouting out in vaginas everywhere.
He's quitting smoking and he's trying to lose weight and he's trying to quit pot. I mean, look, I'm telling you, it's a bad day for him. It's a bad year. It's gonna be a bad year.
You know what?
It's a good day for violence.
Yeah, good pep talk there, Grid. Nice pep talk.
Everybody needs to embrace the suck at some point. Just ask any married woman.
Yeah, D, he kicked me.
Like you ratting on you.
No,
OG.
I'm not crazy.
I found a spot.
Is it the
It's
G
cold.
spot?
That's what she
It's cold.
Somebody.
It's hotter than fuck. What are you talking about? It's cold.
I'm on the I'm on the
Just
Canadian. I'm on the
North.
Canadian border. I had to come up here to get my kid.
Aw.
You're on the
My kid's
Canadian border?
graduated. Yeah.
Very good. I'm so
you find a
sorry for
Mountie?
you.
I'm like north of Fort Drum, Canadian border.
Hey
And there's
Siri, show me a
I've
map
got
of
just
Fort
enough
Drum,
bars
Canadian border.
to do
How
something
many
here.
illegals did you see? How many illegals did you see?
Wrong border, Chuck.
I've seen
No,
the ones
there's plenty that come through there too.
the ones that come through there do a good job of staying in the trunk.
Only Speakeasy is the only Canadian illegal that came through.
Dude, it's
Actually,
fucking cold up
it's
here.
the Chinese. They don't put the military
A
up there.
lot of
Nobody
Chinese.
talking about it, but the Chinese are crossing in huge numbers, and they got to set the military up there to stop them. I don't know
You're
what
getting
that's-
racist against Chinese, man.
Yeah, Grid, defend China.
China.
Pretty racist there, man.
China.
Everybody knows that Joe
China.
Cool's more racist than Orthodox guy.
I think
That's
I'm gonna
racist.
drift
Joe
to
Cool
cut
is
my
way
hair.
more racist than most of YouTube.
No,
Matter of fact, you could take most of YouTube and it
Just a
still
li-
wouldn't be quite as racist as Joe Cool.
layers.
Which
It
is
needs
totally
it.
fine, by the way.
It needs it.
It's
You
cool.
notice how Joe Cool doesn't cry and complain when he
butterfly.
gets called that
Oh,
shit.
shit.
No,
No.
give Joe his
Who's
flowers.
gaslighting who, motherfucker?
Look,
You're gonna gaslight all of us.
the crying is reserved for Orthodox guy. You're right, Joe.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
drown somewhere else.
Beth, you could throw a rock and hit the Canadian border. I just googled how far north you are. Yeah, you
I
can
can-
hit a golf
do
ball.
it.
I can spit on it from where I am. Literally,
That's
and
gross.
it's
Don't do
cold,
that.
dude. It is cold up here. But somebody called 10th Man. We'll recreate the
No.
hey, fuck you. No, fuck you.
Fuck you.
I'm jealous of the cold.
Fuck you,
Fucking
Ezekiel.
asshole down here. That's how hot a humid asshole down here. A fucking swamp ass in Florida already. My car was like 95 degrees.
Oh my god.
Way too
I-
hot, too early.
I have a fun story from driving up here. I could kill my son. Not literally, but wow, he got quite the.
You can't say that
interesting
on
phone call.
YouTube. What are you doing?
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I didn't think. Look, I was driving up the highway and I hit a bump. Because they put seams in the highways up here because of expansion and contraction and shit. And all of a sudden, my fucking dashboard lit up. There was fucking alarms going off telling me I had a tire problem, pull over. So I get off the highway and I'm like looking and I'm like, what the fuck? One tire was at like 40 fucking PSI and all the rest were at 34 like they're supposed to be. Nice and hot, right? And I look at it closer and there's no tread up the middle of the tire all the way around. During the winter, this tire had been leaking air, and my son thought, well, if I put some extra in it, I won't have to go put more in it so often.
That works.
I thought you said this. You said this was going to be a good story. All this is just girl tire management.
Yeah, girl tire management is a freaking something else.
Mm-hmm.
It's something else.
All I'm hearing is a bunch of fail.
It is. It's a huge fail. It's all failure.
Failure has failure written on it.
Women failure is a good story, I'm telling you.
This
See,
story
I
was
think
a
we liked
failure.
it better when you were talking about spitting on it.
Yeah, that was a better
Spitting
story.
on Canada.
I wasn't got
Spitting on Canada.
I was going to leave that alone. Leave it to the woman to bring it up.
Yeah, but
You're
when it's time
welcome,
to
Greg,
spit on
because
it,
you know you wanted
she's
to hear about
reluctant.
it.
I
I
did
heard you
not.
trying to get degenerate earlier. Yeah, you were trying to.
How was I trying to get
brought it
degenerate?
back.
What was I
don't know.
doing?
Do we
that was
need to
degenerate?
rewind it?
Thank you, Lee Fang.
Beth
Was
looks
he
like she's
cold
looking
or
for violence
uncold?
right now with her hoodie. Like she's ready to rob
Oh,
the bank.
Cold, dude. It is so cold up here. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I want to go home.
Like dead
It's
presidents.
worried.
Just paint your
You
face,
were a
bro.
little degenerate.
It's warmer where I live.
How long
How
it
much-
take you to get up there if that don't dox you?
5 hours.
Okay.
Is that with or without having a man fix the tire for you?
Grid. I stopped at 3 places and none of them wanted to fix it.
No way.
Nobody wants. They
Wait, you
they
don't know
said
how to
it.
fix your own tire?
No, like I had to stop twice to let air out of it again and again, and I stopped at 3 different places, and they were like,
What?
They literally said you should be fine to make it back to where you're from.
What?
And I'm like,
Because it's Friday and they want to go home.
Yep. That's
there's
said it was
no
Right?
there's
And
no
they're damn near
thread.
Canadians.
Fuck
They're damn near
up,
Canadians.
bro.
The 40-some PSI that you said it was, that's not even a problem. I'd be concerned about the tread perhaps, but the PSI,
Right,
you
the
could,
tread's the
you'd have
problem.
been fine with
Yeah,
35
exactly.
to 45. You still good.
But see, that's the problem is it's the PSI that caused the lack of tread because that had more. If it was an alignment issue, tires will go down on the outside of the tires typically,
Right.
not straight up the center.
is the outside.
That is weird. Yeah, that sounds like over the
Straight
Underinflation
up.
wears the outside. It's called cupping.
Yeah.
Not that kind of cupping. Joe
I know.
Cool.
My head went.
It's cold. I'm cupping something. Yeah, no, all the way up the freaking middle. In fact, I sent my kid a picture of it. Maybe I can find it.
You got a spare?
I don't know if I can share.
Is this going to be a long story?
No, it's a tire. It's a freaking tire.
Yeah.
They go round and round.
You guys got me on a good night. I tell you. You got me.
He's like, you
I
guys
don't
have all had violence for each other, and I'm just the happiest man alive.
Look at this motherfucker in here right now.
He likes violence.
Oh, you know what?
Grid's here for the violence.
Sucks to be you.
I am here for the violence. I'll
Sucks to be
participate in
you.
it.
Right?
Here we go. Edit
Who the fuck
avatar.
up?
Grid, did you see
Add a
that
new avatar.
Democrat
She's
that
going
was
to Canada
running
to retrieve easy.
in Tennessee dropped out?
Which one? They're dropping like flies down here.
Because of the redistricting map they
Jesse
redid.
Pearson,
You talking about
Yeah.
the brother?
the brother with the fro.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah. It's not that he's dropping out. They redistrict him, and there's no fucking way he'll ever get elected again. Period. Because nobody
Right.
likes that motherfucker, and he only was able to get elected because in that district it's like 98% or was 98%
I say it was.
black.
There's
people.
my tire. Oh,
And
geez.
the ethnicity played to him, and now that's no longer the case. That motherfucker, and he knows it. Like that's why he was cussing out the state troopers. He could take a lesson from Joe Cool on being cool.
Oh,
Around this-
Well, he got
John
the
cuts out a cop.
Clip it. Wow, that
You
was
need to
why-
make a notebook for him.
You know where I know that guy from? The only way I know who he is because when him and I think it was 3 other members got kicked
Two
out
others.
of Congress, 2 others.
Yeah.
You know
Out of our
the
state
story.
Congress, yeah.
That's the only way I know him was from that fucking
Yeah.
story. It was great too.
And I
Protesting.
can't believe they let his ass back in.
Well, they had to. They
Yeah,
let the
that
white
was
woman back in.
disappointing.
Wait.
No, they
let the
didn't
white girl
have
back
to.
in.
He got
Well, I
enough
guess they didn't
signatures so
have
that they
to.
had to, but they everything they did was correct and proper.
Did you know they leaked the? I bet you don't. Did you know that they leaked the backstage conversation that they had after the vote? Somebody recorded it. It was great.
Okay, what was it?
It was the 2 guys who changed their vote. and the rest of them telling them, it's your fault that we look like racists, and them saying that I told you it was a bad idea from the start. It's a fabulous conversation if you could find it.
It's a bad. We look
Ladies
like
and gentlemen,
racist.
we are almost 3 hours and 30 minutes into it. Please consider a donation.
Well, I'm about to go
ahead,
live, so I'll do the thing that Dusty fucking hates. Where's Dusty? Did he leave? Oh, there he is. I'll do the thing that Dusty hates and say, hey, I'm about to go live. What's up, Dusty? Oh, he left.
I'm the one that jumped your ass about it.
I don't care.
Go ahead and blame Dusty. It's great. Blame Dusty. I love it.
Because I'm great and I'm happy.
I literally spent so I flew from about 10 o'clock this morning until basically noon. I went home. I had lunch. I flew from like 2 o'clock till 3 or 1:30 till 3. Landed. Chilled out for a minute, went and picked up my kids, took the oldest one to the gun store where we hung out, and it was really cool. Every time my son goes into the gun store, these people treat him like he's an adult because he's like 6'1" and he's wearing a suit. And they're like, hey, can I help you, sir? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, don't worry, his responsible adult is in here so he can handle the guns. And they look at me funny, and I'm like, yeah, he's 15. He needs permission to handle the firearms.
When I was a teenager, they didn't ask questions. You can walk into a gun store, man. They might have a range in the back, man, and you could
when
buy
you were a
guns.
teenager, they were using flint rocks.
Yeah. And you can walk into Kmart and get you a fucking shotgun.
That's true.
20
That's
gauge
true.
or something. Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You good? This is my kiddo. Hi.
Oh, hi, kiddo. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We've all been rooting you on.
I can't hear any of
Here,
it.
hang on. Let me go to.
Best hog in the audio.
Somebody say something.
I just said,
Hey, congratulations.
Something
Thank
Congratulations.
you so much. Thank you so much.
Tell that
I'm
kid
super,
he need to be
super-
in movies some damn
So
well. He's got the
cute.
greatest
Listening.
look
He's
in
awesome.
the world. You're wasting your
super
talent,
excited
kid.
to be
Whatever
the-
you're doing, you're
I'm super
wasting your
excited to be the
talent.
first kid of the family to bring home a degree. So,
Aw,
Okay.
especially
Well, I
grad
Hey, that's
school. I'm
awesome.
excited.
proud
Yes.
mama.
Damn,
Way to
you,
go.
Looks and smarts, right?
you can tell they look alike. That's for
And
sure.
they're both my kids are taller than me. There's something
Well,
wrong
I
with
mean,
it.
you're Polly Pocket.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably not a tall.
Polly Pocket.
She's a Polly. She's 5'2". That's a Polly Pocket, bro.
No, I'm saying.
We call them sit
I don't
and
know.
spins.
Yes. Huh?
And she like that.
All right.
Good.
I'm 5'3", so we're not the.
Yeah.
That's
Five,
just
three.
perfect either.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's the same height as my old lady.
Yeah.
I'm barely 5'2", so
Yeah.
my son,
since
I'm
no
only up to
donos-
his
since-
shoulder.
Since no donos are coming in, Grid, you want to give me the link to your chat? We'll do a getter raid over there.
So
Yeah,
happy.
man, I got you, bro. I got you.
I missed her so much, and she's coming home for a few days, so I'm like super happy, like I'm over the moon.
Well, she's
When does
going
she?
on
When
that
does she actually
adventure.
start traveling? Yeah, the adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When?
she'll be.
When does that start?
She's supposed to go to Kenya in July.
It's
Kenya.
gotta be exciting
Yeah.
as fuck. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Not a good place to be right now.
What the fuck, you pricks?
She says she's
There's
prepared
black people
for it.
over there.
God
I
damn,
know.
let the kid have a moment.
I know. But the professor that's leading this archaeological site has already worked there several years, so they have like security and everything all set up, and so it's not like they're just going out there all. They're not just going out there all willy nilly. Like the place is already established, and it's the site of the oldest human burial that we've ever found, and the oldest stone tools that we've ever found. It's a cave called Panga de Sadi. So
Have you? How do you know? Have you been there?
I read a bunch of articles on it when she told me that's where she was going because, you know, my kid's going to Kenya. Excuse me.
I'm just fucking with you.
Making fun of me because I that was the argument we had earlier. That's what kicked it all off.
I kind of freaked out a little bit about where
who
she was
kicked,
going.
Who kicked who? Is this violence?
I kicked you,
Oh,
Ahimsa.
yes. No.
Oh no!
Fuck you, OG.
Internet's fucking.
Okay, let's
Are we
go.
going to grids? Let's go to grids.
Yes, we're going to grids.
Hey, by
Go
the way,
to
the United
grid.
States is just as.
Starlight outlaw, cosmic soldier. Give me space and I'm in a good place. Very